Welcome to a brand new episode of the Z2 Podcast here live at Hall of Justice for Free Comic Book Day.
Live for those who are here.
Yeah, we're live, and this is going to come out 3 days later. You know what, Juan? You know what?
Fight us!
We're consistent in our intros.
There's always BPs.
So we're all here. We have Thinking Outside the Long Box next to us, along with butt plug enthusiast Tim Husky. We're just gonna get it. We're gonna get it out right at the beginning of the show instead of midway through. When
And
we start
we'll bring
talking
it up again. Don't do that to him.
Oh God. So we're here. We're gonna do our regular show, and we're also gonna play some card games. We got the Super Fight Super Box once again, and we've also brought Rooster Teeth's $1 Million Butt, and we're gonna be playing with the dudes at Thinking Outside the Long Box.
Also, you probably don't need to talk directly into it.
I'm gonna talk directly into the mic.
You can talk just sitting position.
We're not commentators at WrestleMania.
And here we have. I was gonna do a whole ASMR episode.
No, we need the proper environment for that. And you need all the little things.
You mean
to scratch?
You mean dope music in the background isn't the proper environment for ASMR?
I hope we don't get flagged for all that.
Anyways, I'm your host Zach.
I'm your co-host Zach.
I'm the SN podcast Steven.
And we're here, and it's
very loud.
We're not north of the wall this year. Last year for Free Comic Book Day, we all crowded around a single heat lamp while...
No, that was something else.
That was local comic shop day.
Yeah, that was the 1 year.
Yeah. But, man, it's pretty sweet. We're all here hanging out, and... Yeah,
I had a great start.
Excited.
Forgot equipment. I had to drive back.
We
it was fun.
Forgot some equipment, but we're hanging out with the Power Rangers now. I actually got stabbed by the Blue Ranger's spear a little while ago.
Nice.
But
did
the
you
Yellow
deserve
Mystic
it?
Force Ranger's here.
Freaking
I'm not
Power
a putty,
Rangers.
so
But did you deserve it?
probably.
Okay.
Yeah, you never know.
I was just trying to get into the store to get my water bottle.
The helmets over there, they have they have a Red Hooded mask, but it's with the face, and that really bothers me.
You mean those sweet lips?
It bothers me so much.
Those sweet succulent lips.
It's like the Super Sentai lips,
yeah,
literally all
it's
the
like
Power
it just
Ranger
bothers
helmets.
me for so many reasons.
I really like that Iron Man mask, but it could be better by being a Zenyatta mask instead.
I didn't even think about that. Just a small modification, you could have a Zenyatta helmet.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to plan my Denver Comic Con cosplay. I was just going to do tropical
Just
themed Zenyatta.
go over to them. Can you make me a Zenyatta helmet?
Well, no, you just need to get craft foam, put it on top of an Iron Man helmet, and just slowly redesign it and shape it.
Or just take an Iron Man helmet and just repaint it.
That's a lot of work. I'd rather.
Either way, it's going to be a lot of work.
Yeah. So,
God,
some
there's so
major
much
news
food.
happened this week. Oh my God, it smells so good though.
Yeah, and they're gonna put the food trucks right behind us too.
That's gonna suck.
Yep.
But some major news going along the lines of there are 4 Game of Thrones spin-off series in the work.
Yep. HBO is working with multiple writers to create at least 4 spin-offs.
Right, I saw this on IO9.
Game
and
of
one
Thrones
my-
forever.
Yeah, I said it last week, and I stand by it. Game of Thrones will never die.
Just when we thought they were going to call it quits.
So here's
Never.
what they should do. They should do the prequel series all leading up to the...
That's one
Rebellion.
series in itself.
Well, yeah, they need to do
No.
the Rebellion of Robert Baratheon for one.
No. Each show, each series is one of the different families. And then they do an epic 4-part crossover leading up to the Rebellion.
Easy there, CW.
Yeah.
They're not CW.
But they have some really awesome writers. They have the actual Game of Thrones writers. George R. R. Martin's going to be working with them. Then you got Max Borenstein from Kong, Jane Goldman from Kingsman and First Class, Brian Helgeland from LA Confidential, and then Carly Rae from Mad Men. This is such a stellar lineup of writers, and I wonder how they're all going to contribute to the overall Game of Thrones universe.
Well, there are already prequel books out there. George R. R. Martin wrote a quasi-anthology series of there's one for Davos, the Onion Knight. There's one for the Hedge Knight.
The Onion Knight. What?
Yeah.
That's an actual thing?
Yeah, Davos
I always,
Seaworth.
I always thought that was just Dark Souls had an Onion Knight.
No, it's Davos Seaworth was the Onion Knight because during the siege of Dragonstone, Davos braved the seas to bring food to the people of Dragonstone. They didn't die, so they crowned him the Onion Knight and gave him a knighthood. Otherwise, he was just a smuggler before.
I guess that's how he did become a Sir then. I guess that makes sense.
Again, Onion Knight, the only thing I got is Final Fantasy. So,
Oh, snap, they're going to put the cheesesteak truck right behind us.
How dare they?
God. I'm going to be starving. There goes my diet again.
Rip diet.
We're all just staring at everything going. There's so much happening around us. It's
I
kind
know,
of
there's
overwhelming.
way too many things currently happening.
Like, what else would you want to see from the Game of Thrones universe other than, like, a prequel series?
I mean, you can only really do prequel series at this point because there's no ending yet, so there's nothing to go off of.
I mean, even if they did that, it's literally just a continuation of the main plot line then. Like, what?
I would love to see Robert's Rebellion. Like, the whole thing.
I mean, we've seen bits and pieces of, like, the aftermath. With,
but we didn't see, like, the actual build-up.
That's true. There's so many things happening,
Yeah.
it's, like, overloading me.
Yeah, like, what else is going to happen in Game of Thrones, though? Like, everything's leading up to the finale. You know, Queen Daenerys married to Jon Snow, jazz. But I would love to see, like, an after series where, like, Arya Stark, granted she survives, becomes, like, an
Arya will
assassin.
survive because Arya is boss.
I don't know. We're running out of characters to kill off, so I'm scared for her.
Yeah, we're getting
They're not
down
gonna do that.
to the prime candidates that.
They've killed a Stark almost every season, so it's like we're just...
Well, I mean,
We're
you know,
running
George
out.
R. R. Martin's reasoning is anytime someone asks when the next book comes out, he kills the Stark.
I thought it was just killed a favorite character.
No, he goes specifically for the Starks.
How many times can we kill Jon Snow before it gets old?
He's only died once.
I know, but that's the thing. It's like he dies and then just comes back. He'll have like an epic, like Lord of the Rings thing where he just gets littered with arrows and then lays on the ground.
I mean, he kind of
then,
already did that with the just with
Getting
knives.
stabbed 15
Well, no,
times.
it's like he's again. I know nothing about Game of Thrones.
You know
know
nothing.
nothing.
He'll like get freaking blasted, and then he'll just like rise up Jesus style or Michael Jackson.
He literally has done all of this.
Yes.
Has he?
Yes.
Well then.
just sub arrows for a knife 15 times.
Yeah, he had the entire Night's
I'm
Watch
really
rebel
good at
against
looking
him.
at tropes. Then I don't know.
He gets stabbed 15 times, and then when they revive him, he literally does the. Well, he doesn't do the Jesus pop up. He does the.
It's the Jesus breath.
Yes.
I would love to see like a White Walkers series though. Like, how did they get to that point?
They've already covered that.
Yeah, they've already gone over that.
Well, they can do a
It-
series.
it was the wildlings who, to defend their home, captured
then-
humans and turned them into whites.
Then obviously it went out of control, and then they're like, "Shit,
Or
we need
maybe
help."
an entire series of just them on the wall the entire time.
That would get really boring really quick.
Make a Game of Thrones sitcom on the wall.
It's just like Red versus Blue. They're just standing on the wall. Hey, yeah? You ever wonder why we're here?
Yeah, we got banished. It was this or die,
Oh. Okay.
or like whatever your crime was.
Yeah. So something else that's really cool that came out this week is the first Defenders trailer. I'm really disappointed. So there's like a cutaway scene of them all like squaring up, and even Daredevil is looking right at them. I really wanted him to be like looking at the wall.
To the side.
Can't give myself away. He's just looking in a completely opposite direction. That was my one hope.
I mean, I don't know. It really didn't show much. I was like, this is pretty standard Marvel stuff. Like,
Yeah.
heroes banding together who that don't really like each other.
I just
And
realized
they've got quirks.
the only person that actually has a suit is Daredevil at this point.
Yeah.
So like when they all meet up to go fight a crime boss, he just shows up in his Daredevil costume. Everyone else is like, "Fuck."
I love the little moment of him having the scarf wrapped around his head. It's like, you look stupid. It's like, well, he doesn't have his costume. Calm down, Jessica Jones.
Well, it's like he has his scarf wrapped around his head, and Danny Rand will just look at him and is like, "That's a really good idea. I should do that."
Puts a scarf around his head, like, wait, I can't see. Shit, we're good.
Again, it goes back to my whole thing. It's like I really hoped. I started watching some of Iron Fist, and it's really not like my cup of tea all the way. I'm gonna give it a chance, try and watch it all the way through.
I enjoy it. It takes like to about episode 5, something big happens.
But dedicating 5 hours and saying like it'll get good after 5 hours.
To be
I mean,
fair,
that's what we had to say about Final Fantasy 13. Just get past this the 10-hour tutorial, and it's good.
You could speed run that tutorial in like an hour.
You could.
But like
Maybe.
the real game doesn't start until you have all 6 of your characters,
Yeah.
and that's like disc 3.
That's like 25 hours in.
But oh gosh, I really want Defenders to be good. Like this is like the one property.
I just don't. They haven't really shown like what makes it different from anything else they've done already.
well, to be fair, this was their teaser trailer.
I guess.
Whatever meaning teaser trailer has.
It
nowadays.
literally looks like
Shit,
all
there's
the other
cheesesteaks
series.
and barbecue.
Yeah, fuck. And they're gonna put it all next to us.
How dare they?
Oh,
But I
God,
mean,
they're
okay.
smoking it right now.
Defenders, they literally showed nothing new. We've seen this plotline before. Heroes have to band together to go fight some baddie who's gonna try and take down New York. Like,
Yeah. That's
okay,
fair.
cool. We've seen this before.
So one of the
Multiple
big-
times.
Yeah, one of the big things with Defenders though is that like it's all street level justice, and then they fight like
Street
the
justice.
Hand or Wilson Fisk. Like again, why can't they use Wilson Fisk for like a season, but they really didn't use them all the way to their completion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that mic wasn't on yet. Hang on.
Here.
There you go. Now it's on. Now that mic's on.
Hashtag butt
Damn
plug
it! I
enthusiast.
turned that mic on for nothing.
Hey Tim, are you gonna play cards with us later? Sweet.
Probably.
We're really excited. I think this is your game right here.
I
$1
actually
million
didn't
spot.
watch any of the tutorials because I wanted it to be more of an adventure.
All right, sounds good,
So-
man. It'll be great. We'll
Time
stack the
wasted.
deck.
Hopefully you
on
won't
our
have to
side this
Google
time.
shit like
fine.
somebody had to do last time.
Once you're in the zone.
he's not
You
listening.
guys
Yeah.
had some,
Googled
I
everything.
seem to remember some kind of weird fight about like a bunch of Canadian skiers fighting something
Yeah, it
else.
was the country of Canada.
Yeah, the entire
versus-
country of Canada.
What was my card?
I think yours was something that was like 50 feet tall, and the scenario was a skiing competition.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
50 feet tall
'Cause
people
you're-
versus the country of Canada going downhill skiing. And I'm
Because
like,
you were trying to argue that like somebody that tall could just step down the mountain or whatever or something
that was
like
their
that.
But that's not
argument. I
skiing.
have the
Okay, yeah.
Country of Canada.
You have Canada. What are they known for other than winter things?
Maple syrup and shitty
Moose,
pancakes.
poutines.
Poutine.
Sorry,
Yes.
sorry, Canadian listeners of Z2, you can't make pancakes. Sorry, but your syrup is amazing.
Poutine for life. But
Yeah,
I sent you a
straight up.
text saying Sir Neckbeard is here with us.
I saw him.
I kind of laughed for a bit.
I saw him and I giggled softly.
I'm gonna like shout something about Wally West or
I
something.
think you need to. I think you need to invite him on and have that debate on air. Because I think that would be excellent.
Oh,
I think
God.
during that debate we could go get some food and come back.
Just come
It
back.
would almost be as awkward as hearing, Steve go against a girl.
I was kind of done at
As
that
lovable
conversation.
as both of them are, I gotta say that was hard to listen to. But I love you guys.
Thanks. You're gonna talk Secret Empire with Steve, right?
Nazi cap, Hydra cap. Loving it.
It's good.
There we go.
This issue was really good.
I just
Tim
don't. I'm
Husky.
just tired
He's
of talking about
McDonald's.
it.
He's loving it. Also gave me a sweet smack on the butt earlier. It was pretty great. Is the fourth mic off now?
Yeah.
All right.
It's so
But-
great that I can do. I learned how to do that.
Yeah.
It's such a simple thing of just click.
We won't pick up all the other awesome background noise.
I have no idea how this is gonna sound.
I'm still looking at like Sir Neckbeard, who's wearing a Flash shirt, and I just want to yell about Wally West.
Wally West is the better Flash.
Anyways, we also got some really cool first looks. Not brought to you by AMC, but the Inhumans had their first cast photo, and holy shit! What?
Yeah. Like what? I can't even tell what. None of the characters look like who they're supposed to be.
I mean, Black Bolt looks. It's his costume that's like, okay, that's Black Bolt, yeah. But like, I'm looking at Medusa. I'm like, this looks like really bad cosplay.
Yeah.
Well, and like a half hour after that came out, I saw an article on Yahoo News that was like people have been slamming the picture. They're like, this looks like either rejected Halloween costumes or Walmart cosplay. I'm like, a little rough, but I can see
you're
it.
not far off. Like, yeah, like I can't. Like, I stared at Medusa and I'm like, it looks like they photoshopped her in.
They photoshopped her hair. They could have done something about her hair a little more.
Maybe. I don't know. It just, I'm not impressed so far. Like, first we had the plot is like, this is Lilo and Stitch, and now it's like, now it doesn't even look that impressive. Like, it really looks like, okay, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. money, but less than Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. money. I don't know. It just seems like they're trying to just put it out there for the sake of putting it out at this
and
point.
did you hear like how they're using Black Bolt's character?
No.
So like Black Bolt does not speak. That's his whole
That's the
thing.
whole point.
And Scott Buck, who's the showrunner, said that since he does not speak, but he is our hero and the center of the show, it does present a challenge to tell his story. And Buck specifically ruled out using a voiceover for the series, you know, all the CW kind of thing, with Black Bolt seen communicating with sign language. But since Black Bolt is not from Earth, Buck decided not to use ASL, or the American Sign Language.
I guess
So-
that makes sense.
So you're
Grand
doing like
scheme of
interpretive
things.
dance and
So the actor Anson Mount created his own like sign language for the series.
like he's gonna dance and Medusa be like, oh yeah, we need to go to Hawaii. I agree.
I'm kind of waiting to see like, I don't know, like it would be so easy to have like a mind reader on their team, just like, well, our king Black Bolt says this.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just,
Also,
aside from like Guardians, like, I haven't even seen the movie, but I've heard good things so far. Like, I just have not been impressed with Marvel as of late. It just feels like they're just putting things out there for the sake of having it right now.
But we get a live action Karnak, played by Ken Luen.
we also get
Arna.
goddamn Renly Baratheon.
Oh, Renly's in that show?
He's like on the far right of the picture,
Oh.
and he does the narration for their, which theirs is actually a teaser trailer. It's just the zoom out of the logo, while Renly Baratheon gives some voiceover.
I don't know.
What character is Renly playing?
I'm not sure.
What's the actual actor's name?
I'm not
But
sure.
I don't know. I think it's something Swedish.
Okay.
He's
so
Renly
Renly, who's played by Iwan Rian, is playing Maximus, who's Black Bolt's brother. Okay. But I don't know.
Can't wait for him to betray him. Yay!
Hey, I Hate Fairyland. That's a great book. I have the entire series as Fuck Fairyland.
So do I, and I'm hoping that it comes to Adult Swim. So I think that'd be perfect.
I can see that. That's a very like Adult Swim show.
Is there anything extra in that one?
That's the only page that matters, right there. Nazi cap is working.
It's Hydra Cap holding up the
Yes,
Mjolnir.
it's Hydra Cap.
Lost
I
their
refuse to call him Nazi Cap.
I say it to troll because you're sitting right next to the biggest Nazi cap troll ever.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
I hate referring to him as Nazi Cap. Especially after this issue. Especially after this issue.
We'll talk about it later.
I don't. You guys can have fun with that. I'm just done with it.
Right.
I'm done with people just like bitching about it the whole time because
Yeah,
it's like
I'm
that.
in that same
Like
boat.
in the grand scheme of things, like yeah, like Steve, that's perfectly alright if you're fine with like the story. Like I still like Nick Spencer outside of the Marvel stuff right now, but people are not gonna fucking shut up about it. Like they're gonna just keep referring to it as Nazi Cap, no matter what he does at this point. Unfortunately.
I mean,
and
you
it's
just
people-
gotta wait like 8 more months, and then everyone won't talk about it anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
and it's people who haven't even read it. I guarantee it.
No, I get that, but that's the problem. People's opinions are not gonna change because of what Nick Spencer does at this point.
Or will
unfortunately.
they?
I don't know. Knowing how the internet's been, it's just been so hyper toxic over the last like year, pretty much.
Over the past like 4 years.
This
There-
year's
there-
been
there-
like particularly
There
worse.
was a renaissance, so to say, of trolls and toxicity on the internet. And
Twitter.
that started a few years ago.
I think it's just escalated to a new level though, and it's just been exhausting to read anything. It's just like,
Reddit.
oh, good, fun.
We all know Reddit's to blame.
Reddit has actually been the more civil one. When I don't read the
toxic community stays within its own
Yeah.
toxic communities.
They don't
though.
really spread out because of the mods.
Except, never mind. I don't know what I was going to say. But other cast image, we get the Runaways finally.
Runaways.
All in their classic Runaways garb from Brian K. Vaughan's run.
I like the look, but again, I have to be nitpicky on two things. A, I don't like Nico's hairstyle. I hate the bun to begin with. Hate it.
It does look a little weird.
And she needs that punk spiked back hair.
Yeah.
And then Molly needs her beanie.
Well, it's like they're trying to update the show for like modern times to that degree.
Beanies are modern.
Yeah, but it
It's
depends
the
on what kind of
hipster
beanie
look.
you're wearing, Steve. Jeez.
It's the hipster look.
No, the loose fitting, drape it down the back of your
that's
head
the
is the
hipster
hipster look. Molly's beanie was a straight up fits tight over her hair beanie. Like a beanie should be worn.
The smoked barbecue smells really good.
It really does.
Fucking damn it,
Good
barbecue.
goddamn smoke coming out.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Feels bad. I
Oh
want it.
man. But I think of anything that Marvel's putting out right now. Runaways is gonna be awesome.
I'm curious to see how they're gonna do Old Lace.
Huh?
Curious on how they're gonna do Old Lace.
Old West?
Old Lace.
Oh, Old Lace.
Gertz
Yeah.
Raptor.
Yeah. It's a
Seeing
robot.
as, there are no live raptors in the world.
What? What do you mean?
If they're gonna go like Jurassic Park animatronic style,
What do you mean they weren't real?
or if it's going to be all CG.
I wonder if it's gonna have feathers or not. That's the big question.
Depends if Hulu wants to go full on accurate scientific.
I forgot it was on Hulu.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I thought it was on Freeform as well.
Nah, Freeform is where The Secret Life of Two Mutants is.
Yeah. The Secret Life of the American Mutant.
Yeah. Well, no, they're not mutants because it's Marvel.
Oh,
they're
right,
enhanced.
right.
They're enhanced.
The Secret
So
Life
dumb.
of Two Enhanced.
And DC claimed meta, so they can't use that.
But I mean, I think I'll give Cloak and Dagger a shot because of all of like the teen dramas that are coming out right now. I've grown to like them somehow.
I'm willing to give it a chance after I've found out I liked Riverdale.
Did you watch
I
Thursday?
did not. I'm waiting till the full season's over and watching the rest on Netflix.
They reveal the murderer in the penultimate episode of Riverdale. And that they don't stop there. They add like 2 whole levels of fuckery on top of it. Like, I don't want to spoil it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, Jason Blottom's murder was not enough. You also added this shit? What the goddamn hell?
Hey, Mr. Grasshopper.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Like,
Hey, there's...
I'm glad we finally got resolution to it. But, like, there's a whole maple syrup thing again.
About who you calling a jerk?
Which one's a jerk? Him?
What?
What do we do, Dom?
Do you guys talk about sex toys too?
No, just you guys.
We talk about Tim and sex toys, but
They're not dirty like us.
We're
I wouldn't go that far.
we
I
are pure
would
innocent
not go that
angels.
Yeah, fuck yeah, we're
God
family
damn it.
friendly. There's kids everywhere, and I just said that so loud.
They can't hear.
And it's the teacher who said it
There's
too.
way too many
Okay.
things happening.
Yes, it is the teacher. Has the worst potty mouth. But yeah,
Oh, Lord.
dude, maple syrup in Riverdale has such a stupid thing, and it goes beyond giving someone the maple this time.
Oh, God.
Like,
Sticky maple.
can I tell you just this maple syrup thing?
Is it more blossom and?
Yes.
All right, hit me
So
with it.
you know the Blossoms and the the Coopers.
Yeah.
You know, the Blossom great grandpappy screwed the Coopers out of the maple syrup business. Well, the maple syrup business is falling, So what
Oh,
the
no.
Blossoms
No.
do is they put cocaine
Oh,
in the
God.
maple syrup
What
in
the
order to sell
fuck?
it, or it's like some miscellaneous drug.
Best part of waking up is cocaine on your waffles.
And I'm like sitting here, I'm like, the hell, the actual hell.
Well, that is so weird that episode came out right after one of like a Starbucks is getting sued because they put cocaine in their unicorn frappuccinos.
Oh my god.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
It was only one in, like, I think the East, but still, like, cocaine and maple syrup and cocaine and unicorn frappuccinos.
That dude like got the high, and was like, I need to go to every Starbucks. I need to feel it again. I need it.
I need more.
You got that unicorn?
But yeah, the Blossom family putting cocaine in maple syrup because the maple syrup business is falling. And then we were talking about it on Reddit, and someone was like, I know this sounds ridiculous to you, but in Canada there's like mafia bosses that run mafia-like bosses that run the whole maple syrup industry because it's just so lucrative. Sorry, I keep moving my chair.
Your waveform is like the whole thing because you're like, ah. Please stop. There's enough sounds going on. I mean,
Yeah, my
it's
bad.
gonna be such a pain to edit.
Well, no, it's like I keep moving my chair because I can't get
And you keep
comfortable.
getting closer and closer and closer.
But that's
Because
the way you
Riverdale
like
is
it.
intense, you gotta get close to the mic for it.
Jason Blossom's death will not go unnoticed.
But can I point out how Canadian that sounds? Maple syrup mafia bosses. That is the most Canadian thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. It's so...
What else? Do they fix hockey games?
Moose trafficking.
Moose traffic.
But it's like, Cheryl's mother takes her into the barn. It's like, this is your legacy, and it's just like a barn full of maple syrup. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
No
What's up,
cocaine.
Randy?
Yo.
Do we need to get out of your yard yet? Okay. You want
He's
to talk
like-
about Marvel? No? Okay. We have to sit in front of the food trucks, so like all that smell is just wafting over.
I
Can't.
don't think they're ready yet.
Not yet.
Too soon.
Whoa, let's not get crazy.
I don't
Let's
know.
not get crazy here.
Michael, no. What if we got the barbecue and then put cheese on top of it?
Our barbecue cheese
Oh
steak.
man.
Yeah.
Madness. It might tear apart the fabric of the universe
Has
as we know
science
it.
gone too far?
That's free comic book day. Barbecue cheesesteak and Power Rangers. Zach, look, the Power Rangers. The Power Rangers. No.
Like,
No.
wouldn't that be an amazing team up if Billy from Mighty Morphin teamed up with the Yellow Mystic Force Ranger?
With Jason from Friday the 13th. There's a Jason mask over there too.
I thought it was Casey Jones, to be quite honest.
Huh?
I think it is.
I'm pretty sure it's
Oh yeah, that is
Casey
Casey.
Jones.
The burnt face trips me up, or the burnt thingy. Yeah. Another big thing that happened this week is all the Eisner nominees, and there's like, I'm
We
really
should have
excited
gone.
for everyone.
How many of those Eisner nominees have been canceled at this point? That's my question. How many of those Eisner nominees were canceled too?
Oh, like all those series.
Yeah, Mockingbird's on there.
I
Canceled.
saw Killer Be Killed is on there.
Yeah,
That's
Killer
still
Be Killed.
ongoing. Well, for just the best writer, you know, you got Chelsea Kane with Mockingbird. Max Landis is doing Green Valley, which ends in an
And American
issue.
Alien.
Well, he wasn't nominated for that. He was nominated for Green Valley.
Oh, was he? Oh, I thought he was. I thought it had multiple things because that
Yeah, it shows
Brubaker-
what else he's. Oh yeah, no, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're right.
snap! They could put Bohemian Rhapsody in the background.
Brian K. Vaughan is on there like he
Yeah.
is every year. Jeff
saw
Lemire is
that.
on there like he is every year. Kurt Busiek of Astro City.
I
at
did
Brubaker's.
appreciate Max Landis' comment. I was like, oh shit, I got nominated for Eisner. Who am I running against? Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's like. Steve, please, Steve. But with all these eyes, this is how I find like New Series Street. This is how I found Brubaker originally, because he was nominated for like Criminal or Fatale or something
Yeah.
like that. And that's when I started reading his stuff.
What's funny is like you really can't do that this year because you already read all those people.
Yeah, it sucks. But I can read Trish Trash, Roller Girl of Mars. That'll be new. Or Touches the Games People Play. So that'll be cool. Hang on, let me pull the rest of them.
Just
Eisner
pull up the full
nominees.
thing. Steve, you don't always have to sing it.
Steve's really addicted to like
Copy.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Writed music.
Alright, so best short story, The Comic Wedding of the Century by Simon Hasselman, The Dark Nothing by Jordan Crane, Good Boy by Tom King and David Finch, from the Batman special, from the Batman annual. It's the Ace the Bat Hound story.
Oh, right.
Monday by Maxwell Prince and John Armour, Mostly Saturn by Michael DeForge, Shrine of the Monkey God by Kim Deitch. Best single issues, Criminal, Sir Alfred, Your Black Friend, Beast of Burden, Blammo, Babel. Best continuing series, Astro City, Duh, Killer Be Killed, Mighty Thor, Paper Girls, Saga.
Paper
The
Girls
fact
is
that Brian
so
K.
fucking
Vaughan
good.
is on there twice is like, you shouldn't be able to do that.
And Saga. Saga is always going to be nominated, I think, unless it just
God, that
suddenly
barbecue.
just takes a hard drop, which
Yeah.
I feel is impossible.
Best limited series, We Stand on Guard,
That was a good
Vision, Kim and Kim, Han
Yes,
Solo,
Vision.
Briggs Land, Archangel.
God, that is
Oh, man.
cool, that barbecue truck right now.
Best new series, Clean Room, Deathstroke.
Yes, Clean
Faith,
Room, please.
Mockingbird, Black Hammer.
Like, if we want Clean Room to come back, an Eisner win would be like the best signal for Vertigo. It's like, all right, so this is what people really want this.
But can you imagine the amount of salts Chelsea Kane would have? Yeah, I won 2 Eisners. My book is still canceled.
Oh God, she'd go on like, yeah, Marvel, look, female heroes do win things.
Yeah. Jughead is on here for Chip Zdarsky. Monstrous is on here. Bohemian Rhapsody is so loud.
I know. Like I said, I'm getting like sensory overload right now.
What's up?
I'm getting sensory overload. There's too many fucking sounds happening.
Yeah.
We have thingy outside the long box to the right. We have the music playing. We have the trucks running.
Oh, but it
Good
smells
God.
so good. There's so many cool things.
Steve
Like-
is still singing.
Yeah, Steve has not contributed to this conversation at all. Best pencils, Mark Brooks, Dan Mora, Greg Ruth, Fiona Staples. As long as Saga's running, they're always going to be an Eisner nominee.
Yeah. Whatever Fiona Staples does.
Yeah. Matt Wilson's on here for
Colors.
Colors. Kirkman is on here for Outcast.
He's done a lot of different series this year too.
Let's see. This year, Matt Wilson has done Cry Havoc, Paper Girls, The Wicked and the Divine, Black Widow, The Mighty Thor, and Star-Lord. It's insane.
Yep.
Oh, best comic-related journalism, Comic Riffs, Critical Chips, Panel Pater, Women Write About Comics, and the AV Club.
Oh joy.
Okay, the fact that Steve hates the AV Club and is not commenting, we've lost him.
Well, because fuck the AV Club, right?
Yeah. Gosh. There's some really awesome things on here too, like the best academic work, and this is a lot of the stuff that I'm reading. So, Brighter Than You Think, 10 Short Works Piece by Alan. 10 Short Works by Alan Moore, with essays by Mark Sobel. Forging the Past, Set the Art of Memory. Frank Miller's Daredevil and the End of Heroism. Pioneering Cartoonist of Color, and then Superwomen, Gender, Power, and Representation. That's all stuff I'm reading on the side right now just because I love that literary theory. I don't know. There's a lot of cool stuff, and it's like
It's also like a
so
lot of like,
overloaded.
for the most part, it's not terribly surprising.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, these people are all do damn good work. Like,
Definitely.
it's
They work
kind.
hard.
It's like, yeah, Chelsea Kane. Like, it'd be great if she wins, because that would be a huge like, not even only publicity thing, but a big like, hey, Marvel, fuck you for canceling my book.
Yeah, that's like that's so much.
It's kind of like the Tom, not really like the Tom King thing since he was already going over to DC, but it's like, yep, Vision's on the best time seller, and it got canceled after my 12 issues. Or he got canceled before his 12 issues.
No, it just ended because he signed his DC contract.
But I thought that originally it was going to end at like issue 6. And then all the
no, that
fans
was Omega Man.
Oh, right, that's right.
Yeah, Omega Man.
That also won the New York Times bestseller. That's right.
Yeah, the King's Black Trilogy. There's a cotton candy machine now. Like,
there's too many things.
There's so many things.
Are we at a carnival now? This feels like a carnival.
Do we have a bouncy house? A bouncy house of superheroes? You have Spider-Man in the bouncy house just jumping? Flip. I don't know. I think that's like just about everything on like the news side of things, isn't it? Eisner nominees. Oh, and then the button.
Button's getting intense.
There's only one issue left of it too.
Okay.
And it got delayed a week.
I have a theory.
It's okay.
So if the whole purpose of the New 52 was to weaken the superheroes, right? You know, the Grandmaster Dr. Manhattan thing. The Speed Force Blue Storm may or may not be caused by Dr. Manhattan. It could be Mr. Oz also, who we've seen him do some blue shit in Superman. But
I mean, he has the ability to capture Mixelplick, so
yeah. The sheer fact that the issue ends with Thomas Wayne saying, "Don't be Batman.
Let Batman die with me."
Yeah, let Batman die with me. It's like if, you know, Bruce Wayne takes that to heart quite a bit, since like, you know, Tom King's entire run is like him essentially speaking to his parents.
And him like, it's like almost been his suicide note.
Yeah.
In a sense.
But if the entire series is like that and it ends with Dr. Manhattan forcing them to come to this version of Flashpoint where Thomas Wayne just says, "Don't be Batman," he's essentially weakening like the entire DC universe, with Batman finally like going low after a while. And that's a really interesting concept.
See, it's a shame we're probably not going to get an epilogue for the story, because I'd really like to see how like Bruce's reaction to that.
Right.
Like just introspective of like, what if he's right? What if I should stop this?
Exactly. It's like, you're not doing this for me. But even then, the 5th issue of I Am Bane was Bruce saying, like, "I'm not doing this for you, mother. I'm doing this for me. I am the Bat because I need to be the Bat." So it's like, I don't know, man. But the fact that, you know, we see Reverse Flash live again. So I wonder if that's like...
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean...
It's the Reverse Flash before he came back to the Bat.
Yeah, Barry even says, is like, oh, this is when like he has the button. This is right before he dies.
Yeah, like we caught up to his past, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be taking pictures of us.
I'm posing. Yeah. You know what, Michael? You're perfectly right in your assumption. Just stay over there.
We don't want you anyway.
That's like your opinion or something, man.
Yeah. How dare you have an opinion?
Yeah, these are going to be some one-sided podcast fights going on here. They're like, are these guys crazy? They're fighting with people we can't hear.
So, look,
no,
the
I
thing
think
is,
I can hear a bit of it.
We, like, for 2 weeks, we were calling them out on Twitter. We asked Juan, it's like, hey, let's do a live show together, and then he never replied back to me.
Yeah,
For 2 weeks,
For 2
I was
weeks.
talking to John and Gabe, and they're like, yeah, go ask Juan, go ask Juan. And then you replied to me a month later.
How convenient.
You know what it is? All your messages, I don't see them because we're not friends on Facebook.
Why aren't we friends, Juan?
You heard it here first.
Color commentary between the fight here.
Ding ding.
John's gonna do blow by blow.
He was in the friend queue for all of about a year. Before I finally was like, all right, we can.
Oh, man.
You make it sound so special, Juan.
Rachel app where you can like get a shirt full printed.
Right.
I'm getting a shirt made that has Juan's friend request accepted.
So,
I'm very weird when it comes to that.
on our one-sided fight, Juan was saying that he waits a year before accepting any friend requests, and Tim is going to get a shirt.
He has a very strict vetting process.
Background checks.
Yeah.
Again,
You can't
Check
just
with
let
Interpol.
anyone-
out of everyone here at the table, I am probably the Yeah, the last time you were here.
I thought I messaged you the week before we
No. Here, I'll read the exact message.
That's messed up update. Next time, send me a message to the Facebook page. I'll get that.
I tweeted at you guys too.
Really?
Yeah.
But there was a tweet specifically calling you guys out. And I'm just sitting there like, well, they're not going to reply. Cool.
Guess we're not
Okay,
doing this.
So my last message to Juan was March 17th.
Oh, yeah.
And then he replied to me April 2nd saying, damn, Gabe should have just asked. I didn't even see this until now.
He screenshot it because he broke his little heart.
And my reply, hey man, no worries. I'm taking the high ground. I'm the Obi-Wan in my Anakin. Oh God.
What?
Okay, thinking outside the long box is taking a break, so we're gonna talk more shit about them. Just kidding. We love those guys, even if we have one-sided fights.
Oh, that mic was off.
That mic was off, Juan.
I have the control of it.
I am the Alpha and the Omega.
I am the terror that flaps in the night.
I am the clicker who taps on the keyboard.
I am the one who knocks on doors.
I am Podcast Man.
But yeah, the button, dude. Like, even though it's like a mini event within everything, I've been really digging these cool, smaller stories that lead up to like this grandiose thing.
Yeah.
It's like
What-
the long tease. Like
Yeah.
you're eventually gonna get blue balls from it, but
That's
There'll
kind
be
of
something
my
blue.
that's kind of my problem with it is that it's
oh God,
over
the
it.
504
It's
first
over
right
an
here.
Is this Claude?
it's over an issue. Like I feel like we're not gonna get proper closure from this. Like, I just have more
I
questions
think we'll get
now.
some closure, but it's going to
2018.
be leading into a bigger event.
I just have more questions now.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like that rumor back when Rebirth started that everyone needed to finish their stories in 2 years' time.
I'll be right back.
Are you gonna get a picture with the? Okay. But I think 2018.
Shit. I turned off your mic by mistake. It's okay. It was only for a second.
Aw. So I was gonna say that Dan Didio has been saying for like, or there's that Dan Didio rumor at the start of Rebirth that everyone's stories need to end at issue 48, and that so 2 years time, and I think that's when we're gonna get the Jeff Johns continuation. It's gonna be like DC Universe Rebirth issue 2 or something like that.
Or like the actual fight.
Yeah, the actual fight.
Everything goes down. I just hope it doesn't end up in a reboot again. Like,
Nah.
can we just have like closure of like, this is our universe now?
Well, even then, like, with the whole Superman Reborn thing that happened, where red and blue mixed together, Action Comics spent like the last 2 weeks telling the new rebooted history of that character, and it shows this Clark who never went to the Flashpoint universe, but still retains
You
all
mean
the...
Barry?
Huh?
You mean Barry?
Or no, not the Barry. The Superman from the Flashpoint, or pre-Flashpoint universe,
Oh, okay.
is now merged with the new 52 version, and they have a combined history now. So like, even Clark has been saying like, I feel like I should be remembering different things, and it's like none of that pre-Flashpoint stuff exists anymore, and it shows this Clark Kent with a pregnant Lois in his new 52 costume, and then him giving birth to John in the Fortress of Solitude with Wonder Woman and Batman, whereas in Convergence it was Thomas Wayne who delivered John. So it's really weird how this
Huh.
combined history has been affected by the two Supermen combining. So in all honesty, I have no idea like what the end game is right now. Oh God, cheesesteaks are open, Zach.
Oh no. I really should have taken some like ibuprofen. My back is destroying me right now.
Yeah. So yeah, dude, it's been pretty crazy with the Button and Rebirth, and then Marvel's Secret Empire. We've heard from Tim all about showing his support for Hydra Cap. Steve, I know you wanted to talk about it.
Just briefly.
Yeah. We should get Sir Neckbeard.
No.
No,
We are not
no.
picking a goddamn fight on the show.
But we can talk about Hydra Cap and then start talking about Wally
No.
Damien.
No.
and Jason.
No.
Man,
We're not
Hydra Cap
doing
being
this.
evil is just like when Damian was evil, right? Damian Wayne, the best Robin.
Or that one time when Wally disappeared in the Speed Force and Walter West came out, and he was like a darker, grittier version. of Barry Allen or of Wally West. That's a good shot there, Dom.
Don't know what Dom is doing.
Dom just took a picture of your ear.
It is a sensual ear, so
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on Secret Empire after this past issue?
they're doing a good job of. Again, I don't know if they went through rewrites or what. They're doing a good job of separating the Hydra everyone knows from the Cap Hydra. Like, there is a section where, like, what they're calling the High Council of Hydra, which is Arnim Zola,
Madam
Leviathan,
Hydra.
Madam Hydra, and Baron Zemo, and Cap. And Arnim Zola is just like, hey, we need to round up everybody who doesn't want to listen to us. We need to kill them. We need to show force, and, like, essentially just going, like, everything that the old Hydra / Nazi Empire wanted. And Cap's like, no, we're going to do this my way. I did all of this to reunite the world. Like, our goal is to bring everyone together under one empire.
A Secret Empire, if you will.
Yeah, it's not a secret anymore, but, like, his whole goal is to reconnect the world as one group instead of all the wars and fighting that the world is going through. He wants world peace, damn it. World peace.
I don't know, the issue kind of ends at like a really weird point. Like, I've picked up the first two because my coworker has been reading them. We got some actual ska music now.
It's Come On Eileen.
No, it's
It's
Take Me
Real
On.
Big Fish.
Oh yeah, what am I fucking saying?
Yeah. But
I think it's something about that. It's Real Big Fish doing the
Yeah,
cover?
this is Real Big
Okay,
Fish doing
that's
Take
why I
On
thought
Me.
of that, because they've also done Come On Eileen.
it's really interesting because like the issue ends with like Cap sitting behind the White House desk. It's like, I have a very important message for you all, and then it just cuts to buildings exploding and the Hydra SS
Well, yeah,
going after
'cause-
people.
Okay, so the reason they're hunting down superheroes is because they're opposing Cap. Because they're all pissed off that he betrayed them. So that's why the Hydra Doom bots are chasing them down. Still don't know why they're rounding up Inhumans. Probably has something to do with Magneto. And then it's Cap talking to Madam Hydra. And, you know, he's going through that whole dictator phase of, like, there are people who are opposing me. I just want to help the world. And then it cuts to the explosions.
Yeah. So if anyone's actually really, really invested and interested in Secret Empire, they did release a trade called Prelude to Secret Empire. And then there's also...
There's Secret Empire opening salvo that goes across Cap, Thunderbolts, and U.S. Avengers.
Yeah. And then, I'm just waiting until everything comes out at this point. I want to read everything and then make an informed decision based on that.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Right.
Tim Seeley didn't make a good comment on it. Like, this is a clear... Like, Nick Spencer's goal was, like, to show how fucked up fascism actually is.
Oh.
In, like, a really weird way.
They did explain why everyone's going along with the Axis.
Fluoride.
What?
Fluoride.
Yeah, actually. Well, but fluoride and constant surveillance, so Big Brother style thing. So everyone's going along with the whole Axis change, the timeline thing, because Dr. Faust is putting fluoride in the water supply to...
What?
To calm everyone down.
He's putting just a trace amount of it to essentially domesticate everyone, to calm them down, and then they also have constant surveillance in like classrooms and everything where they're teaching the youth about history.
Yeah, and even like the history teacher in that issue, like one of the kids is like, "But Miss, you told us that the Allies won World War II."
Yeah, it's like last year you said the Allies won World War II, and like and then she looks at a camera and it's like, that was the wrong history. That was the Great Illusion, as they call it.
Yeah, that's what we call the Great Illusion. She underlines it on the board.
What the fuck?
Let me say, there are no teachers that use chalkboards anymore, by the way. Even my school, that's so behind in terms of technology, does not have a single chalkboard in the building.
I've seen some chalkboards in Denver public schools.
It's just this whole storyline is just like, what is happening?
Like I said, you really need to read everything in a single sitting. Kind of like Secret Wars was amazingly better in a single sitting than like the 6 months it was out, delayed constantly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just me though.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems Yeah, I totally can see both sides. Like I can see Kayla's new historicism approach of like, yeah, this is kind of defiling what Cap means, but at the same point, I also see the whole like, no, this is actually like a stance against all of the things like Cap is doing.
Yeah, and that's why he unseated Red Skull, and he's like, you destroyed Hydra as it was, I'm going to bring it back.
Yeah, again, it's an interesting idea.
I can see the side of they're defiling the legacy of Captain America, but at the same time, it's they're taking what Captain America wanted and blowing it up to a worldwide scale. And as all people who want world domination go down the same path of, I can't control everything, so I've got to take drastic measures. Granted, they haven't gotten to like the propaganda stuff that they showed in
The
pictures
prelude.
before, but I know that's going to be coming, and I'm hoping that they went and did like not rewrites, but
No, they were gonna do rewrites.
redid some of the drawing.
I don't see Nick Spencer caving to rewrites
I don't.
at this point.
I'm not necessarily rewrites, but change some of the imagery, like the propaganda posters they have. Maybe change the image on them a little bit.
One
too.
of my favorite ones. It's like a classic. It was in this past issue. It's like, we stand with Hydra, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like Cap with like 2 little kids.
Oh,
It's
God.
Cap with 2 kids, and it's, hey kiddos, I want you to join Hydra.
Oh God, it's Hitler Youth. See, you can see where the imagery is.
But to be fair, take out Hydra and put in U.S. Army.
yeah,
and that
you're
is-
right.
On the Uncle Sam.
It's a play on Uncle Sam, but they just replaced Army or Navy or
That's true,
Marines
you're
with
right.
the word Hydra.
It's this weird. This really. I just think it's too. This whole storyline is way too complex for the average reader. Like in my own opinion, like this is super. And this is kind of what Nick Spencer is known for.
There's
like
a
these
Bulbasaur here.
God damn it, Zach. I'm trying to have a moment, and you have to talk about your goddamn Pokemon.
Get your Bulbasaur.
It's like you have all these really complicated like political ideas and ideologies that like all kind of clashing together of like, yeah, this is what happens when some like a fascist organization takes over and you don't even realize it, and all these things are like getting swept underneath you, and you're like, oh shit, it's too late now.
Right.
Like like what you're saying, like, yeah, and there's also all this like intense nationalism, like with the posters and the propaganda. Like, I see where he's going. I just don't think everybody else does.
Right, and that is unfortunate because, again, I'm liking this event so far. I've been hyped for it since the beginning of the Nick Spencer run. It's like, I want to see where this all ends and culminates, and this is it. And I'm enjoying it, but there is that negative connotation to it,
Yeah.
where, yes, there is the propaganda, and there is one part that I just don't agree with, and that is involving the Inhumans. Is the reason they're rounding up Inhumans is they're Inhumans who haven't registered with the human registration, which that got me. It's like, all right, Captain America introduced an Inhuman registration when he was the biggest
Can you
opponent.
see why people are a bit upset about this?
But that was the only part that I don't agree with, because it's like, all right, he's trying to make a registration act when he was the biggest opponent of the Superhuman Registration Act in Civil War.
Yeah, you can tell where people are upset of like, this is not something Cap would do. Like, even if like, yes, he's supposed to be evil, but that just
It's
seems
like the
so
thing
wrong.
that Axel Alonso is saying. Be patient for the rest of the story to come out, because we know by the end of this, Cap will come out as a good guy. And it's like, well, bullshit. Don't tell your audience to be patient just
He's got
because
a
they
whole-
don't like something.
He's got a hell of a ladder to climb. He's got to climb out of that hole.
And it's a pretty darn deep hole. Like one you may shove one of Tim's butt plugs into.
Good God.
I'm trying to catch this victory bell right now, and it's being a little bitch.
You're like the only person I know who still plays that game.
Kayla and I play because we go on a lot of walks together.
I gave up.
But yeah, that's my spiel about Secret Empire. I'm excited for it. The internet has every right they want to be upset about it. I'm gonna keep reading it. It's not gonna hurt anyone.
Yeah,
so.
and I agree. I see your point and why you like it. And for me, like I said, it's I feel like it's too complicated of a story to tell for
Right,
an average reader base.
And when I went into the first Nick Spencer Cap, I was super confused.
yeah.
Like last time, I was reading Uncanny Avengers, and in that Steve Rogers was an old man, and then suddenly Steve Rogers is young again, and he's Captain America. I'm like, did I miss something?
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much happening and so much backstory and just information you need on all these different ideologies.
And
It's
that's
so
why
hard to follow.
That's why Marvel released that 30-page volume of
Here's
Prelude
the
to Secret Empire.
timeline.
Yeah, but and again, I'm not saying the average reader is stupid and they can't grasp this.
Right,
but when you see it at face value, it looks bad.
Right, and I'm hoping that with this event and Generations, they do not necessarily a reset, but kind of steer things in the timeline back to its original direction.
I can
it's not
see
even steering the timeline because we know that Secret Empire will have repercussions on the larger universe.
I could see them ending the whole thing with this is why everything these are all the wrong reasons for this kind of control.
Right.
But I still don't think that's gonna make be okay with everyone. I still gonna think okay, but you still made Cap this. You still did all this shit.
There's no way to please everybody.
No, and I just feel
And
even with a hard reset, it's still going to be a really bitter taste in people's mouths.
Yeah, and also because everyone associates Captain America as it's a Captain America title, he's got to be the hero.
Yeah.
But they're putting it out there to make
Sorry, Green Day came on. We got to get our middle school on.
But yeah, they're not painting him as the hero. They're painting him as no, he thinks he's the hero, but the world does not.
It's Don Quixote.
Pretty
yeah,
much.
but a lot of people are okay, I know how this is gonna end. They're gonna use the Cosmic Cube and just reset
Probably.
everything. But Nick Spencer said that's not the case already. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how everything actually comes about.
Well, and I think Nick Spencer did a really good job of disassociating the Cosmic Cube from the whole story. Because in the, I want to say, issue number 0, they
shattered Kobik, didn't they?
No, Kobik was always just a shard of the Cosmic Cube.
Right.
And to reunite the cube as a whole, they'd have to kill Kobik. And Dr. Selvig, who sees Kobik as his daughter, is no, I'm not going to let them take away my little girl, and separates the shards. So it's you're not going to use the Cosmic Cube for this.
Huh.
It's like Inuyasha.
Finding those crystals.
Yeah. Hey, Randy. Are you having fun? Randy gives a thumbs up. He's having fun at Free Comic
Randy
Book
is
Day
forever
live at Hall of
silent.
Justice. Randy has some really awesome tattoos, though. A lot of awesome things by local artist Richard Long. You should check him out. Just trying to plug everyone humanly possible.
I am thinking of getting my first tattoo from him.
Yeah?
'Cause I've seen his work. He does good stuff.
I mean, just look at Randy's legs. Those are all Richard. Number 1. All right, should we break for lunch?
Yeah,
Wanna
let's
see
take a
if we can
break.
Go play some
I
cards.
could use some more drinkage.
All right.
I could use some food because this
Love you,
damn
Internet.
barbecue.
All right, we'll be back.
This episode of the Z2 Podcast would like to promote Hall of Justice Comics and Collectibles located in Parker, Colorado. For more information, you can visit their Facebook at Hall of Justice Comics and Collectibles or Twitter at HOJ Comics. Their store has many amazing things ranging from comics, pop figures, collectibles, action figures, and much more. For more information, you can follow those 2 links and have a wonderful day.
Shut down.
Welcome back, everyone. We are playing Rooster Teeth. You gotta be
Yeah,
excited.
he always goes into
Podcast
podcast mode. when-
We're gonna be playing a game called $1 Million But from Rooster Teeth with Thinking Outside Long Box. I'm Zach.
I'm Zach.
I'm Steven.
I'm Mike. I'm Zach.
I'm Dom.
And that's Juan.
I'm Juan.
It's not the Z3 show.
Also,
yet.
fuck Gabe for not coming today.
Yeah,
Right now it's called Z6.
Our original goal was only to get people named Zach and just add a new number each time. But then we got Steven, and he's the S in podcast of our name.
Oh, okay.
I'm the 7th letter.
Yeah,
Okay.
sadly, he's not on the sign. It's
No.
just Z2 up there. All right.
Z2S?
So,
Z2s.
$1 million but is a card game. You are going to draw 4 black cards, 4 gold cards, and
Why
they're.
isn't there a brown card in there?
Why is there no white
Racist.
cards?
That's why.
We had the
Racist.
same argument, Lon. When we played Super Fight, you were talking about the lack of brown cards.
4 of each, you said?
Yep. So the black cards are the $1 million cards. They're the scenarios. You get $1 million, but something happens, and then the gold cards are triggered.
How many gold cards?
4. The goal
There's
of this
one, so you
game
need 3 more.
is to have the judge not want to do something for $1 million. So
Who's
you
the
can match
judge?
up your scenarios, and I'll start.
Oh, all right.
And then we'll just rotate around the table.
Yep.
You have to randomly draw from each one, or
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
we'll
so
play to 4.
Not
So,
random. You
is,
choose.
how much do we put down in the till?
Huh?
How much money?
What's the difference
What are
between
we
the gold and the
betting?
black?
There's no money.
What are we
I'm
betting?
fucking out of this game.
I will bet you 500 internet dollars.
500 internet dollars, Bitcoin.
Yeah,
We're doing
Is that
Bitcoin
Is
here.
that a thing still?
It's a dark web stuff, man.
Somebody go grab a stack of some free comics, and we'll do.
I'll bet you
free comics.
Let's do free.
5 Thinking Outside Long Box stickers.
I'll raise you
wow.
a Guardians of the Galaxy for this one.
All right. So it's gonna be, essentially play at random. When you find your cards that you want to play,
Oh,
black
you-
card on top, gold card underneath, and then I'll take the judge for the first
So you
round.
can just
So we're
pick
doing.
what you want.
so,
Oh, you can.
So is the point for me to get you as the judge to do
Not
the
do
$1 million
something.
thing? So
you want
not
the
do.
worst scenario.
Okay.
So like,
You get
the
$1 million,
worst
but a
possible
mariachi band follows you around to wherever you go, and then whether or not that person wants
they
to
will
do
never
that.
stop.
You can pair whatever ones together, or is that
Yep.
just
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 black and 1 gold.
And any. We have to do all 4 right now.
Nah, just 1 black and 1 gold. Black on top.
Yeah, that's normally where the black stays.
We are child friendly. Fuck.
God
God
damn
damn it, Juan.
What are we doing?
He's the judge. You got to give him a black and a gold.
Oh, okay.
Worst scenario you could possibly make with your hand.
Ha!
I mean, if you listen to Thinking Outside Long Box, there's a lot of scenarios they run through.
And then what do we do? Keep these?
Yeah, and you keep
Yeah,
the
you
rest.
keep the rest and you
Probably
give
a lot of
him
things
the
like
one
that.
and the
Yeah,
one
we'll
black
take
and one.
And then
Okay.
restock your hand so you have 4 of each
Okay.
again.
Oh, we got to
Yep.
restock?
Yep.
All right. First card, you
How
get
do
$1
you?
million.
I don't understand how you win this game.
So it's like Cards Against Humanity. You collect
Sorry.
the winning card, and then we play to
Your
5.
scenario is not picked, or your scenario is the worst of the bunch.
Yeah. We're already at the filleting the mic stage.
Nice.
Taking care of that,
Already,
Mike.
we started that 2 hours ago.
You get $1 million, but every time you shake someone's hand, the Nazis burn down your house. So is that Captain America? Is he coming in to burn down my house?
Captain Nazi is. Yes, he
Captain's
is.
not a Nazi.
He's
$1
a
million,
Nazi.
but when you hear a dog bark, you're suddenly injected with a shitload of adrenaline.
Oh, nice.
$1 million,
That'd
but
be fun.
whenever
you
you
could go
hear
for
the
hours.
news, you next pee or poop can only happen while someone is chasing you. $1 million, but whenever someone starts talking politics, you do a small amount of cocaine.
Yeah.
$1 million,
just-
but
That's a reward.
whenever you're
That just
hungry,
accelerates the conversation.
you are inexplicably covered head to toe in someone else's blood.
Oh.
So I gotta ask, if I'm covered head to toe in blood, are the cops looking for me at that point?
Now,
I'd say it's more like a carry style thing where you
This?
just get blood dropped on you.
I was thinking he just went down on some chick. That's why I picked those ones.
You don't know. So wait, do you not know where the blood's
That's a
coming from?
terrible.
Any
I've been
kind
married
of
for
blood?
almost 10 years. That's not a. That's bad.
Would it be any kind of blood then? Would that
It would be a
include-
person's blood, it said.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So you don't know what you're
But
gonna get.
but that can wash off.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
blood's
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah, but
Blood
you
looks
still got-
exactly
It's
a little
the same.
salty.
Yeah.
If a Nazi's burning down your house,
Little bit
though,
of iron.
that's
Well, that's what you have
forever.
home insurance for.
Well, the Nazi thing could happen now with Trump America. So, I mean, that one's kind of a legitimate thing, but you won't get $1 million for it.
That's every time you shake a hand.
Well, no.
You're running around out of money. pretty
At
quick,
some
though.
point
Yeah.
with the coke, you're gonna die.
But
It's
it's,
only
a small.
small.
Yeah.
Like,
Small.
Well, I have never done coke, but I guarantee if you do a lot of small coke, it's gonna do.
If you're on Capitol Hill, you're
Literally
pretty much
go down the
screwed.
slope of you end up just becoming a
Turn on
coke addict.
MSNBC and
Yeah,
that,
you're just like-
you're done, man.
but I'm thinking like some of this stuff can be used positively. Like $1 million, but whenever you hear a dog bark, you're injected with a shitload of adrenaline. Man, I'm running through the park, dog barks. Man, my workout just got so much better.
I agree. So
At
that
the
guy
same
loses.
time, you're
Yeah,
Whoever gave you
I
that one,
can't
he
do that
loses.
one,
He's a
right?
loser.
But
That wasn't me.
I I don't know if I could do cocaine because politics.
You can't. You wouldn't even have enough. You wouldn't have. You would
try to
have the
avoid
$1 million
politics.
long
Yeah,
enough
but
for
I
you
go
to
to-
do.
And you, as a teacher, you shake hands frequently.
But also, we talk about politics. We talk about. I teach a history class too, so
Yeah,
it's like
he's
any
dead.
politics. I would die.
You would never be able to go on Facebook like ever again.
Oh God, that's the dream.
That's actually a
You
benefit.
shut your mouth.
Cocaine wins.
Oh, sweet.
Cocaine wins.
I like it.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
So Juan got the first card. We're playing the 5.
Just give him the scenario.
That's what I did.
Hey, give him the black card. Give him both.
Give them both.
Yeah.
Why not just black card?
They're getting mad at each other on their own podcast.
We do this happens a lot. We are the married couple.
There you go, dude. You can take out your competition by getting them to fight and break up and end the podcast.
All right, so
So we're gonna go clockwise or counterclockwise for judges.
Let's go, Zach.
all right. I am now the judge.
So why doesn't this one have a scenario?
Is it? Is
It's
this $1 million
$1
butt?
Yeah.
Okay, discard that one. Draw a new one. That's
Okay.
That's a blank one that you could write your own scenario on.
Or come up with your own.
Which I told Zach to look for the blank cards, but I guess he didn't listen.
Did you just put that right back on top?
Did by accident, yeah.
A lot of dead air, I think, in this show.
Yeah.
This part.
Okay.
The hardest part is just concentrating on what cards to put. It's not like you're Googling answers or anything when we're playing a game about superheroes and whatnot.
Who Google? I didn't Google any
And
answers.
then
That was
Googling the
you-
wrong
that was
answer,
Gabe.
Gabe
too.
did.
Oh, guess who's here? Renwick.
Oh, Renwick.
Wish we were on our.
I know.
I'd be tearing them up right
We
now.
would dress him
right?
down so bad.
Yeah, Prometheus was such a great movie.
I love Prometheus.
When he comes over, that's what we'll start talking about.
Yeah, let's just talk about the genius of Prometheus.
So Tim posted this test, and that's when he started figuring out that I hate the Ant-Man movie. And that was like the day he put like, man, Prometheus was so great, and Ant-Man had so many redeeming qualities. I just can't get over it. And I just liked it. And he's like, man, I really wanted you to say something.
Speaking of Ant-Man, I get $1 million, but every time a new superhero movie comes out, you instantly drop a load of sex toys and condoms on the ground. Is that like out of excitement? It's just like,
Yes,
oh,
of course
boy.
it is.
Well, you could make a business out of that if sex toys are just suddenly appearing. Like, oh, hey, look.
Or
sex
you'd be
toys.
labeled as a sex offender.
But it's only when it comes out. So like up till that date, it's just like I'm waiting, and voila.
So
I got new
yesterday when
inventory.
Guardians came out, you dropped sex toys.
Yep.
On Free Comic Book Day.
Is that like Tim's dream? Do just butt plugs just drop everywhere?
Raining
that's
from the
his worst
sky.
nightmare because then it'll drop out of him and he'll be embarrassed.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why I
God.
don't want that.
So he's got to keep that
Immediate
thing in.
evacuation.
So $1 million, but every time you forget a password, your next pee or poop can only happen while a large man shampoos your hair.
I think that's the dream. Like, he would take care of you,
That
right?
actually kind of sounds soothing.
So far, sex toys and washing. I mean, sounds
I forget
fun.
passwords a lot too, so I don't
He's
know.
into it.
That might not be
Like,
too
I
bad. You know, you get over it. It's like, all right.
I don't know how I
maybe
feel
you
about
get
a large man staring at me and shampooing my hair
Oh, I'm
while I'm
already
trying to
there.
drop a
I would
nude.
like
okay
it.
with it.
behind you.
I would like the attention.
I'd be comfortable with that.
$1 million, bud. Whenever you climax, your inner thoughts are replaced with those of an insurance salesman named Bill who lives in Des Moines, Iowa, and has a huge Kiss fan.
Is that like a good thing? Like, legally?
I don't know.
Legally, that would be a good thing, right?
Is that like? So is it?
I think you
just
would lose your
temporary?
climax because you'd just be like,
Is that
it's like
what?
almost thinking that about baseball.
Home insurance.
Deductibles.
So is it like?
After a while, I
Is it
would assume
temporary,
you
or
just
is-
get used to it, though.
But what if you hate Kiss? Like you
Yeah,
hate
but-
Kiss with that much of a passion.
But you won't know because you have these.
Yeah, but
other
what if it's a
inner thoughts.
hot real estate agent?
But its name's Bill.
Yeah.
So maybe he changed.
Became like Caitlyn Jenner or something.
Yeah, exactly.
$1 million, but whenever you hear an ice cream truck, you face plant for the next 5 steps you take.
That would
So
suck for in
each
the
step,
summer.
you continuously just fall.
Yeah.
So in the summer, you'd be constantly on the ground.
I don't know. I don't
Your
mind
ice cream
too
would
many
be
ice cream
everywhere.
I was gonna
But I thought we could just get a
I
wheelchair
I
and
wouldn't
just
even
like
get to enjoy
I'm
my
good.
ice cream.
But then you fall out of it, wouldn't you?
Well, what if
You're
you're
not-
inside
you're not
and you
technically
hear
taking
it? Like you're
steps.
going down the stairs and you hear an ice cream truck.
Oh, you'd
What
be,
the- oh,
You just roll.
that'd be bad.
I already have problems tripping
They
upstairs.
don't
a
have
lot.
those in Eaton, so
They what?
they
That's
don't
pretty
have ice
awful.
cream trucks in Eaton.
What? What is wrong with your city?
$1 million, bud. Whenever you witness an act of kindness, your food comes to life and won't stop trying to kill you until you've swallowed it.
That sounds like just out of it.
That
man.
sounds fucking awful.
Sounds like the
That's
best
like
diet
John's worst
program
nightmare.
ever.
He has like an octopus on his
And
plate.
it just comes alive and eats
And
them.
there's so many nice people around.
I know. It's like you need that uplifting news every now and again, and it's like, fuck.
And then my
lunch.
sandwich just tried to kill me.
Yeah, still
Trying
killing
to kill
me.
you.
You have to. The only
I
way
am
you
so
can
full, I'm
is, like,
sleeping.
It's like screaming the whole time. It's like,
Dom
oh
sandwich is
god.
killing them now. Is that what you're
Could you take the life of something that was dead?
What?
Like,
It, like,
if
comes back
you
to
have like a
life and you
pepperoni
try to
pizza
fight
and
it.
it's trying to fight you still,
But you
Like-
have to eat it.
but you have to eat
Yeah,
it.
you have to
only way to
swallow it
win.
and then it ends
So
its
as
life.
it's going down your throat, it's jabbing you.
So
in the
yeah,
throat.
you're essentially having to eat something that's
That's
alive.
pretty bad.
That's seriously twisted.
Oh god.
Pizza
Good way
wouldn't
to
do
lose
that.
weight?
That.
Ah, that's
I'm
what
not
you
doing
get.
Best diet program ever.
You're a sick son of a bitch, you know?
This is gonna be super fight all over again. We'll be done in 10 minutes.
Yeah, game 1 in 3 rounds, and we're like, all right, I guess we're playing to 5.
So we need to restock
Yeah,
again?
yeah, you need to be at 4 constantly.
Constantly.
Steve's judge now.
He is in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So this game gets evil because when you're looking at your cards, you're like, what is he insecure about, and what can I play on?
Oh, this
That's
one,
my favorite part.
This one,
Oh,
I think this one is just so brilliant that I came up with.
All I know there's going to be a conspiracy if Juan wins again.
We've already had that. They paid
Team
off Steven last
TOTLB
week.
won. It wasn't just one.
Alright, $1 million, but whenever you see someone dressed as Santa, you become sexually attracted to random animals.
oh.
Yeah, but see, that's only in the Christmas time.
I don't know. There's Santa cosplayers out there, right?
So you
I don't think so.
I didn't watch a documentary about Santa year
and then the
round.
next squirrel, you're like,
Really?
I got a baby.
Yeah,
The
me-
Mick Foley one?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
that was a
that's
good one.
one.
It was. It was sad.
He loves dressing up.
Especially the
As
bear.
Santa.
Alright, $1 million, but whenever someone greets you, the next time you speak to someone, you have to call them a cunt without explanation.
Oh,
I like that
I can
one.
do that.
Hey, how's it going, some cunt?
What's up, cunt?
Such an abrasive word. That's a showstopper.
No way. That's
Are there any
normal
children
everywhere
around?
else but here.
Oh, there's a child over there.
Oh, he can't
They're
hear.
out
It's
of your
far.
shot. It's fine.
Fuck him.
$1 million,
care.
but when you walk
came
up
out
the
of a
staircase, you lose your sex drive for 24
Don't
hours.
come over here. So fuck you.
That's the part of growing up, right?
Yeah.
You're just perpetually like 50 then.
I didn't hear that one. It wasn't very good. I don't think.
Yeah, when you walk up a staircase, you lose your sex drive for 24 hours.
Oh, I don't walk up many stairs.
I can do that anytime. Just ate that sandwich and lost my sex drive.
That's really ripping you apart, isn't it?
It's not doing anything to me physically. I'm just tired as hell.
There's no benefit to it.
I told John to set up a nap room up the stairs for you.
Yeah.
$1 million, but every time you brush your teeth, you have to stick your hand in the nearest toilet.
Oh. Oh. Luckily, it's my toilet generally.
Yeah,
So
but what if Raquel just went in there and dropped a deuce while you're brushing your teeth?
I don't think a girl poops.
Girls don't poop.
That'd be
Juan.
horrible.
Yeah, I've
Just
never
draw a
seen
picture
her.
of poop
And we have a
flush it
bathroom
down
in
the
our
toilet.
room, and I just
I
don't.
got a little kid who likes to go potty while I'm doing my business, so I would hate to have to stick my hand in the toilet.
Aw.
What?
Someone see that card.
Exactly.
Alright, $1 million, but whenever you smell something pleasant, a song is played from your butt.
Be amazing.
Wait, is it like the music, like an MP3 file, or is it like you farting
What's
it?
up?
I would say your anus becomes a jukebox.
Just do it.
That's the most exciting thing
Playing
ever.
some
What,
millionaire
that one?
game or some
That'd actually
sort.
be pretty cool.
Recording.
Wait, does it say what song?
Here's the crew. No, it just says a song.
John is
be
obviously
kinda cool.
doing his thing. Gabe's is his daughter's birthday today.
Gabe sucks.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
sucks. So you got
Fuck
these
Gabe.
scrubs.
2 different podcasts. And we're saying
He had to scrape the bottom of the barrel for me,
They're
man.
permanent fixtures of the show.
okay.
I think I'm gonna have to go with calling someone a cunt.
Yes.
Ah, what? could call everybody.
I work in a school environment.
Exactly.
If someone greets me, say, "Hey, how's it going?" and I call a little kid a
That would be bad.
It builds
So you-
character,
so
man.
you would personally
We're
have to
setting him up
pick
for the real world.
which one you
It's like
think?
you get the call,
It is
you
the
would
worst
not do.
scenario.
You would
You get
not
the
do.
call for the repair, and then when you go
would
there,
not
you're like,
do?
You would not do as
Yeah.
the judge.
Ah,
So he would not call somebody a cunt. He
oh,
would
okay.
rather stick his hand in the toilet.
Sick son of a bitch.
it's like part of your daily routine then, right? It's like, all right, brush your teeth and toilet.
Well, I mean, that's like, all right, I gotta brush my teeth. I'm gonna clean the toilet the night before.
Huh?
This is like my
Yeah.
personal
Yeah,
bathroom.
it becomes
no
a-
one
still
else is
hanging
allowed
on,
in
but-
it.
It becomes a daily thing of, all right, toilet is
least functional.
spotless. All right.
We made it here, so.
Yeah.
Quick, talk about how great Prometheus is.
What's up, Matt?
Oh,
We're talking about
Prometheus is the
Prometheus is the
greatest
best
movie
ever.
ever created. Keep going. Yeah, yeah.
that got awfully close.
They're children, Matt.
Yeah, they won't see anything.
They
It
won't.
builds character.
Marika doesn't either.
No, and she feels it, though.
Sorry,
She
sorry.
feels it.
Sorry.
Where's your other half?
It's Hannah's birthday
Oh, yeah,
today.
that's right. That's right.
I'm
You guys
live,
recording?
by the way.
I'm
Bracket
back.
guy.
We are.
Nice. Oh, you're Mike Kirk. I can't believe it's been that long. We still hadn't met.
I know.
Bracket guy.
That's what I said.
Bracket King.
Yeah, he goes, oh shit,
Have
this
you,
guy's
have you
famous.
approached him for admin rights yet? No, we haven't approached anybody.
So, what are you guys up to?
And this one's
Oh man.
weird.
All right.
Well, I don't think he's giving
Tom
you
is
his
just
say
like-
yet.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure this out.
Dom is in a world of his own right now.
I don't like my cards. I want to reshuffle.
A little movie for each scenario is playing in
I'll
his
do
head.
that one.
It's like This Wonderful Life. It's just like hard cuts.
Which John? There's like a million Johns. Oh, what's up, Keith?
Little, yeah, right there. I don't know. I'm gonna go with this. I got horrible cards.
Damn, that was
All right.
Sorry, guys.
like a year ago.
Sometimes the horrible cards do win.
Okay.
Springs in a while.
$1 million, but whenever you see a bug, you have to take 2 shots of horse urine.
Oh, I would definitely not do
We
that.
would die.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like-
you live up here?
That's how Lost was
Oh,
played.
nice.
And that grasshopper
Yeah,
that
the
almost killed
grasshopper
Steve.
here.
Yeah, that would definitely pretty much suck.
That's gross.
$1 million, but every time you laugh, you have to slather a sheet of paper in mustard, then eat it. I could do that.
That's
Well,
fine.
at least you're getting the flavor of mustard.
$1 million, but every time you hear someone speak with an accent, you faint. Ooh, I work construction. I'd be screwed, man.
You're
Be on a
listening to
ladder?
the-
Oh, man.
No more school. He's an engineer.
Have a framer come up and ask me a question, and I'd be on the ground, dude.
Long road is fast.
Write it, write it, write it.
$1 million, but every time you ride in a
What?
car, time and space
Everybody
rip
says you
apart,
were
and you're
dark
left
for a long
floating in
time.
an
I had
endless
to finish.
expanse for what
That's
feels
what
like
I did.
days, but is actually only 5 minutes.
That would be
The buckets were
awesome.
creeping up on me.
What
and I
would you
couldn't
do
have
with
them.
yourself?
So
That-
take
As
over
long
the
as
load
it
and, like,
ended.
Hey, you get to meditate a
everything
lot,
Yeah.
you know?
As long as it came to a conclusion.
Yeah.
How far would you age
What'd you
mentally?
end up at? GPA?
I've lived for so many years.
Like, could you like bring a book with you or something when you're in there floating? Like, you know, just have
No,
some
you're
book?
driving your car.
Yeah, whatever's in your car, buddy.
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Oh, there you go.
So just always have your car back.
You catch up on some of those Netflix Marvel shows.
No, you really don't.
Yeah, that's Rocky.
I've been to shit out of those.
$1 million.
Tubes of Iron Fist left.
$1 million, but every time you hear someone say "I love you," you have to pour them the rest of the day's task in an overly sexual manner.
You could do that.
Yeah, I could definitely do that.
So which one would you not do, Michael?
I don't think I can do
I
those
think
shots
it's
of
the-
horse
I think it's the
here.
horse here.
Yeah,
and
that's- Yeah, that's pretty rough.
They just appear and you're like,
Granted, I'd have to change my career with the other one.
Or you could just have everyone you work with write things out
Yeah.
and stuff.
you used to always have like a mattress like ready for you to position yourself on.
I don't know that a mattress is gonna save you
Well,
from
no, no, no.
falling
You
on
like
the top of the house.
set yourself up. It's like, wait, no, hold
Oh.
on, stop, don't touch,
Yeah,
don't say
yeah.
anything. And then you just
Yeah.
stand next to the mattress.
He's gonna be here for
All right,
at least
go.
another 7 hours. I'm just
I was
kidding.
about to say, I gotta leave in like an hour and a half.
I've got some shit.
Yeah,
We'll
half
turn
box,
and we'll
yeah.
turn and burn. Don't worry, Michael Kirk. Don't worry, bracket guy.
Oh, there's still stuff in here. Never mind. JK.
JK, LOL, wiki face.
I was trying to find another way to describe
Juan.
these. Juan. We're slowly learning. We would do a lot of things for $1 million, especially faint at the top of a ladder.
Yeah. Well, you gotta look at this. So you faint on top of the ladder, boom, workman's comp. There's some more free money right there. So
And you have the $1 million.
exactly.
$1 million, but when you're around more than 50 people for 1 hour, everyone in the city you're currently in will stop at nothing until they've hugged you.
Oh God.
Oh,
That's really
a lot
nice.
of-
That's
yeah,
like really
that's a
personal.
lot of people. I come from
Yeah, that would be a
Georgetown,
little
so that's
personal
not a
space.
lot of people.
I don't like people touching me. That would really.
You can never
Except
go
for
to
midgets.
cons, though.
Yeah.
$1 million.
Everyone at the
That's
con
one
is
time,
hugging you.
Juan.
That's the entrance ticket.
$1 million, but every time you see a TV, you crave the taste of your own urine.
See, I don't get any of those good cards.
That implies that you've
I
already
get
drank your
fucking
own
getting
urine.
hugged and
least it's
oh,
sterile.
a person loved you today.
It's not actually sterile.
It's sterile, and I
$1
like
million,
the taste.
but every time you taste alcohol, your upper lip smells like hot trash. Well, I don't drink a lot of alcohol, so that one's out.
Crap.
$1 million, but whenever someone disagrees with you, you get a root canal. Ooh, a lot of people disagree with me a lot. Ooh.
Hey man, I disagree with you.
I disagree about the hot trash.
$1 million, but every time you hear a doorbell, a child accuses you of being a molester. I don't hear a lot of bells, so that one's probably out too. The hugging. Nah, I'm gonna go with the urine.
Urine wins every time, man. Me, I'm giving flowers every time somebody says hi to me. I can do that.
Oh shit, I gotta separate them.
Alright, Dom, what would Dom not do for $1 million?
Shit. And there's probably this thing is.
He
So
can't.
do I need to do anything
No.
on mine?
No.
Okay.
Pick that one because you're too low. You're always looking at yourself.
That's right.
I haven't got any of the anxiety cards
All
yet
right.
for you.
Joy.
Store's still packed.
I remember last year, or the last time we all did a live show, there was no one outside.
Yeah.
And we all kind of like faced
20
the door.
degrees the whole time.
Okay, $1 million, but when someone corrects you, you cannot bathe for a week.
Oh, I can see you not bathing.
I can do that.
You just kind of accepted it.
That one's a loser.
I'm a
You
teacher.
don't
I'm
bathe
always
long enough,
correct.
no one's going to correct you because no one's
$1
going to be
million,
talking to you.
but every time you see your reflection, you get pink eye.
Oh.
Oh, I'd get fucked on that one. I'm a narcissistic son of a bitch.
Look how beautiful I'm like, oh God, my eye.
You look so beautiful, god damn it. $1 million, but every time you burp, you forget who you are for 24 hours. That would be bad.
At one point, do you start like tattooing yourself?
Right.
Yeah, you
Outside?
notes and stuff.
It's like one of those.
It's like Memento where you have to write it all down.
It's like you have like a
yourself a
dog
video.
tag of like,
Yeah.
all right, this is
No,
who
I don't think you
am.
would get that far, do
This
you
is where I
think?
live.
I need to go to this YouTube channel and watch these videos.
Actually, the sad thing is that sounds like an Adam Sandler movie.
It does. Lucy?
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of like
Man,
that.
that was like 50 First Dates.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's exactly what I was
Million-
thinking.
What I would $1 million,
He's gonna
but
steal
whenever
our
you
idea.
use the word yes, a felon with a life sentence for violent crimes is released from prison. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but you say no a lot though because you're in sales.
I say no.
Yeah.
I don't say no. Always say yes. Are you gonna make a deal? Yes, sure. All
Three
right.
felons right there.
Convicted felons, not like the
$1 million,
They'll
but
be
every
back in
time you
prison.
plug
Oh,
something
look at the little
in,
ray.
the building you're in catches on fire. I'm gonna say that one.
yes.
Damn it.
Yeah, that
All on
one's.
the board.
Whoever was number 2 would have been Forget Who You Are. Who was
That
that?
was me.
That was you? Almost had. What do I do with
I was
these?
trying to give Papi
The
Chulo
house
pink
one was
eye.
mine.
The one that won, the black one, you give to Zach.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
Plug something in.
put those over there.
Throw those back in the box.
Which Zach?
I'll take it. Yeah.
So
Go Z2.
let's see. We got one for Steve, one for Zach, 2 for Juan, 2 for me,
2 for 1.
2 for Juan. The 2 for 1.
Is that a sale that's going on right now inside the store?
Yes.
Buy one, get one.
Right now?
Yeah.
What do you mean by get Juan? Oh, Juan comes home with you.
Yes, exactly.
I don't want to bring that home to my parents.
I want to really use this one, but I know
wouldn't
it's
either.
too awesome to use. It's like I know it's not gonna win.
Mine aren't that great.
I know, I don't have anything good either.
Oh,
You can burn your hand once. If you think your hand is that bad, because I'm about to do the same.
Your whole hand?
Yeah. You can burn the whole hand and draw brand new.
I might do that.
I might do that as well.
I don't know where.
All right, you get $1 million, but every time you see a red car, you get the feeling that you didn't wipe your butt completely.
Ah, that's all right.
Yeah.
$1 million, but every time you hear a baby cry, you turn into a werewolf. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, but then you'd eat the baby.
It's not mine.
the dingo ate the baby.
Dingo ate your baby.
What dingo?
$1 million, but every time you accidentally burn yourself, you have to cosplay as something you hate. $1 million, but whenever you absentmindedly stare, you text and act something weird and cryptic. And $1 million, when you feel anxious, your ass has a mouth that yells out whatever you're secretly thinking. I don't
That's
think,
fucking awful.
like, I feel comfortable doing a lot of these things because I have no
Filter.
Like, I have no filter, and I'm pretty decent friends with most of my exes. But having an ass mouth, like,
I hope they don't
I'm a
care about
walking
this.
ball of stress. I'm always anxious about everything, so I think this wins.
Of course you didn't use that on me.
There you go.
Word to your mother. What do I do with this?
Keep the black one.
Keep it?
That's it.
That wasn't mine.
Oh, it was Dom's. Dom is
Right.
on the board.
I finally got one that had something bad in it.
Like, being able to feel your ass talk while you're
Yeah,
wearing
and
everything.
you're right. If you're anxious, which is like 90% of the
that just
time,
adds another level of stress to it.
it is. Oh
But
shit!
would
What's
you
my ass
eventually
gonna
get
say?
over yourself?
What's my ass gonna say today?
Same thing my mouth will say.
Sadistic laugh. Worries me.
Oh, that's terrible.
So have I told anyone here like my cosplay dream? Kayla's a really big cosplayer. My girlfriend, she wants to do like the ball gown Belle, and I told her I'll couple cosplay with her only if I could be Beast from X-Men instead.
That would be
I'm
amazing.
missing one.
He's
Yeah,
Wait a
might
minute.
be Tom. And deep
We're
thought
gonna
over that.
recreate the scene with like a briefcase strapped to me.
Beauty and the Mutant. $1 million, but when at any time somebody sneezes nearby, a riot squad hits you with tear gas and rubber bullets.
God.
Jesus. Oh man. I sneeze a lot too. Does that count for me?
No, it just says someone.
Someone? Okay. So my own sneezes, I'm good.
That would be bad.
That is rough.
'Cause I had bad allergies. I'd be getting
Like, I feel so
murdered
bad
in
for
the
you,
morning.
but I would purposely throw pepper at Steve at that point just to see it happen once.
Fuck you. Why's it gotta be me?
$1 million, but when you bathe,
Pocket pepper.
your knowledge reverts back to that of an especially stupid 7-year-old.
How long are we talking? Like, just by the end of the bath? Like, you're still playing with, like, your
You can have fun
Power
in the
Ranger
bath that way,
toys.
man.
That'd be a fun bath. It'd be relaxing. You're like, wait, why do I have all these action figures in here?
You'd be like Tim with all of your bath bombs.
Oh, yeah, it would be kind of like that.
Tim's going to Lush right after this.
That's what he's selling his heart for, is to support his bath bomb habit and his BTE habit.
Look at him looking all alone over there.
I know.
Somebody put him in the corner.
$1 million, but whenever you kiss someone, a cockroach suddenly appears inside your mouth.
Oh God,
Oh.
that would be the end all be all
It's like
for
a
me.
horror
man.
movie.
I would freak the hell out.
Well, she's into it.
Yeah, what if she likes cockroaches?
Then we
what
would
if
have to
she's from a
discuss our
third world country?
Then we'd have to
Where
discuss our
they eat
relationship.
cockroaches.
Yeah.
Back in the
Come
homeland, we
to
used to
Jesus.
put these on the stick and roast them.
Oh, that sounds very uncomfortable though. It's
But, like, feeling it crawl on your
Oh.
tongue.
It's only uncomfortable the first time, then you know what's coming
Yeah,
all the rest
exactly.
of the
Then
time.
you're good to go.
You're like, hey, you want to see a magic trick? You kiss someone and then spit out a cockroach.
$1 million, but whenever you feel something soft, you will be struck by lightning.
Oh.
That means you can't touch a pillow, a blanket.
You have, like, that
a
really,
dog.
like, nice,
Penis?
high-quality
Yeah,
underwear,
you can't.
too.
You can't.
Yeah, oh god, I can't.
So that means every time you wake up in the morning and
My
take a
stuff's
piss,
soft and supple.
you're gonna get struck by lightning.
Like, you're putting on your
Somebody wake
$20
you up.
underwear, you get struck by lightning, catch fire, your underwear is gone.
Yep.
Yeah, it's buying you $20 underwear.
That's rough.
That's a lot of money for underwear.
I know.
It's worth it.
$1 but every time you wake up, you live with the angst of a teenage girl for the rest of the day. So that's just my
So
life.
your whole
Like,
life.
like I don't already.
You're putting on your mascara and
You guys don't get paid for
eyeliner,
it.
listening to My Chemical Romance in the morning.
Wow, there's a lot of
Teenagers have a lot of angst though.
Yeah, that is a lot of angst that that's pretty much, you just become that the rest of your life.
You're just an angsty teenage bitch.
I deal
I'm
with
not
it.
doing it.
You're not doing it?
I'm not
Yes.
doing
Why?
I
Why
wouldn't
is it
either.
always
How many cards you got now?
3.
it. Yeah.
The next one's good too. I
Twisted.
already got that one set up.
Oh, shit.
Oh God. I'm scared.
No hesitation, Huddle. You're like, nope, here it is.
Nope.
I'm gonna have to save this one
I
because
got two
that's a
really
winner
good
right
ones that I
there.
want to say.
The cool thing is you got to know who your judge is.
Yeah, that's the best part because it's like anything involving technology, I play on him. It's like to power something, you must plug it into your genitalia. So I'm like, you work with like 3 computers, your desktop itself.
All right.
He doesn't have enough genitals.
$1 million, but every time you see a store having a sale, a nude photo of you gets leaked online.
Wow, that hurts.
You can't go to Kohl's.
You can't go anywhere. Every store has a sale.
I'll be the next Kim Kardashian.
So
Don't.
there's this guy that just keeps releasing nude photos of himself online. It's really weird. Nobody wants
It
to
makes
watch
us
it.
uncomfortable.
I'd be okay with that. For
Please
$1
don't give him
million,
any more money.
It's like the unfappening.
That's when no one wants to get hacked anymore.
$1 million, but whenever you commit one of the 7 deadly sins, you have to destroy a prized personal possession. Oh.
You might be doing that as you're committing the sin.
Yeah.
You buy that nice statue. Oh, no, can't do that. That's greed.
Oh, I ate too much. Get rid of that fucking thing.
You buy the
So I'm getting ready
statue
to
and
destroy
then
John's
you destroy it
toilet.
right away. Is a toilet a prized possession?
Yes.
It is in my house.
When you have a store with only one and you're here for 9 hours a day.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's your buddy. That's your pal.
$1 million, but when you get a haircut, your head becomes disconnected from your body for the rest of the day.
Be awesome.
Yeah.
But what if they mess up your haircut? Like, head rolls away. You gonna get that?
You gotta like hold
Well,
it.
they can hold it.
Yeah.
You can just hold it in your lap. Let it.
You're just like, all right, you're going to cut my hair, give me half a second. Go.
Can you get like one of those jars from Futurama and just be sitting
Get that
around?
in the jar.
$1 million, but if you step on a crack, every fictional horror movie villain becomes real. They all team up and chase you through the night.
Ooh, that'd be
Oh,
bad.
God, no.
That's pretty deep, dude. With all the new horror movies, you just have a bunch of white people chasing you, like Get Out style. That's
Yeah,
my
but
nightmare.
You're white. Other white people like white people.
Like, oh, no, a mob of white people is chasing me. Wait a minute.
Blend in, blend in.
You could just have Pennywise the clown chasing after you. That could be pretty terrifying.
He doesn't bother me.
Leprechaun
Just
from
going, we
Leprechaun.
all float down here.
Yeah, Chucky, Jason, Freddy. I mean, for Zach, any movie's a horror movie.
Michael
Jump.
Myers would scare the piss out of me.
Yeah, because he's a big dude.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't want to see
And he walks
myself
around
naked.
like Pepe Le Pew, just totally just his own pace.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to you.
Whenever you accidentally fall asleep, you have to go on a nice date with Hitler.
Oh, nice.
That's harsh.
It's a nice date, though. It's like, so what are you into? Gas,
Gas.
chambers.
Would we have to go Dutch on the bill,
Arts.
or would Hitler treat me?
He
Does
was
it-
rich.
what-
He was treating
What
you.
happens like after like the 3rd or 4th date? Does he like want to try to make it serious?
He
Like,
stole
wanna go
everybody's
steady?
gold. He's treating you.
So you say you're Jewish?
So he would actually, he would be over here trying to sell art next to Tim.
There you go.
So you're of Jewish descent.
He draws Captain
Does this smell like
America.
gas to you? Does this
So now
room
that
smell like
Captain
gas?
America's a Nazi, is he your favorite character?
The small talk would be incredible. I would actually be all for it. And it's only when you accidentally fall asleep.
That's true.
Yeah, and I actually,
You do that a lot.
I rarely accidentally fall asleep. Every time I fall asleep, it's on purpose.
Except the one time
Oh,
we're
that
playing
food's making me
Xbox and
sleepy
then
in
I
like,
know.
But can you deal with all of the horror movie characters chasing you?
Can you deal with all the world seeing your naked body?
Well, yeah, like I said, I'll be the next Kim
I can do
Kardashian.
that, no problem.
Yeah,
You got
that's not
money
too
for
bad.
being naked.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. You might get more money out of it. You might become a YouTube
I
star.
have to go with the horror movie one.
Woo!
I
Oh, they're
think
doing
they're
the
doing
costume
a cosplay
contest.
contest. I really hope the furry, or I mean Rocket Raccoon wins.
That dude should win.
Horror movies.
I knew Zach.
I couldn't deal with Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, all of those.
I can
chasing
always
after
tell
me.
who does which one because
The white
you were
people
totally
from Get
pushing the
Out.
horror one, and then you were pushing yours.
It's pretty obvious, but I try to comment on every part.
The white people from Get Out. It's like my people.
You don't want to be their people. All right, we got to get Michael. Is there anything about a bracket?
Yeah.
Anytime you update a bracket.
That little Ray is awesome.
She has a little dog with her teeth. I think the Rocket Raccoon, for the heat that he's dealing with, he should win.
It's a she.
That person has.
Did I get everybody's cards?
Yeah.
Okay. $1 million, but every time someone asks you a personal question, you'll be required to represent your country in an impromptu Olympic event. The whole world is watching.
We don't get very personal with you, though. So.
No. $1 million, but whenever you use the bathroom away from home, your actions are narrated by the movie trailer guy.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That'd be amazing.
In a world where the toilet is clogged.
One man.
So I
One
have issues
toilet.
going to the bathroom away from my home, so that one might be a tough one for me.
I would honestly do it just for the voice.
I think it'd be cool.
But what if it's
Really?
like an especially bad day after like Chipotle or something?
Yeah.
And we'll go, oh God.
$1 million, but every time you spend money, a porn star takes your mother on a nice date. I'm okay with that.
Oh, that's nice.
She deserves
She
it.
deserves a lot of action.
$1 million, but every time you curse, you have to make an old woman cry. I'm comfortable with that one too.
Fuck that old lady.
We slowly learn.
$1 million, but every time your voice gets above regular volume, you have to commit a crime in front of a cop.
Ooh, I would not do that one.
Don would just be screaming.
But see, I'm white, so if I commit a crime in front of a cop,
He'll get away
I'll
with it.
probably get away with it.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that.
You just gotta find a different cop every time.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
all right, I'm gonna let you off with a warning.
That's the winner right there?
No, I think,
I mean, it could be something petty as like you just stole candy.
This
bar.
one's
like I
gonna be
said,
the
I have a
winner.
hard time going to the bathroom away from my home, so being narrated would be like my worst nightmare. So who did that one? There you go. Nice.
The crowd says woo as well.
3 and 3 for me and
All right, let's do it. Which one?
Oh,
I try.
We don't. We're just kind of pretending.
There's pictures on the card.
That's why we're all comic fans, so we can just look at the drawings.
What does a 2 look like?
Sorry.
$1 million, but anytime you see a child, you cannot communicate with anyone because they all adopt a scream-based dialect that you cannot understand.
yeah.
So what?
That's how talking to a child
My
normally
child
is.
yells at me all the time.
As a
anyway.
middle school teacher, I can't confirm that
Yeah,
knowledge.
that's just pretty much how it is anyway.
Anytime you watch a movie for the first time, you catch a cold. That would be horrible.
No, would it?
My wife's always trying to get me to watch stupid movies that
Colds
I've never
suck.
seen before.
Well, then that's how you get out of watching stupid movies. If you catch a cold, then you'd be like, hey, babe, you know I get sick every time we watch a new
Can't
movie.
afford it this week.
Yeah.
$1 million, but whenever you feel relaxed, a rhino charges at you at the nearest bush. I don't feel relaxed very often.
No. Imagine you finally
Again.
sit down, you're on the toilet,
Yeah.
break.
That's not a relaxing position for
No.
me either.
You got your iPad, kids are away from you.
There's no bushes in there.
Yeah, that'd be coming from pretty far.
It would just bust through your wall.
No bushes in either.
Like the Kool-Aid man.
Running speed of a rhino.
There's just no bushes in it.
$1 million, but whenever someone compliments you, an upcoming movie, show, or book that you want to see, read, or read is spoiled for you. I'm okay with spoilers. $1 million, but every time you use a metaphor, a cult that sees you as their savior publicly commits a horrible crime in your honor.
Wow. Wow.
I would do that.
I wonder if that's the excuse Charles Manson tried to use.
I liked the movie
You see,
one
it was a
'cause
metaphor the whole time.
Yeah.
But they took it
colds are
seriously.
horrible.
Colds. Catch cold. Hey.
Am I the only one that's not on the board here?
I think so, unfortunately.
You can burn your whole stack.
I saved this one just for Dom.
Me too. Oh yeah, that's for you, Dom.
All right. So they're all in?
That should be all.
Think that's everyone?
$1 million, but every time you enter or exit a building, the sky rains aerobic balls for 2 hours.
Those don't hurt.
They don't
They're really
hurt.
expensive. I mean,
Medicine
They are expensive.
Well, but that's how you make more money. You pick them
usually
all
just
up
the
off
big
the ground and
bouncy
you
ones.
resell
yeah,
them.
you get they're like $20, $30 though.
$1 million, but whenever you stumble, you're presented with 2 pills and must swallow one. One of the pills will make you completely insane for a few hours. The other pill is a placebo.
He's already
I'm not
kind of
already insane.
Yeah, that's
That
my
worries
life,
me.
Man. $1 million, but every time you have to do laundry, you give birth to a miniature clone of yourself.
I feel like you'd be doing laundry all the time.
Yeah. Come on, Mini-Me.
They could run the store for you.
Exactly.
Go.
We gotta do laundry.
At some point, they could do laundry for you.
$1 million, but whenever you dislike something, everything you consume must be done rectally.
So you got to take everything up there.
Everything's a suppository. Like all of that pulled pork that you just had.
Oh, God.
Right up the ass.
It'll be easier on the way out.
That is yours. I know it's yours because all I heard was this is for you, Dom.
Yeah.
$1 million, but whenever you see a person to your left, you have to give a sponge bath to the oldest member of your family. That's if I am the oldest member of my family.
Do sponge bath.
The
I'm
next
okay, I'm
oldest.
okay with this one. This one I'm not okay with.
I wouldn't want to see my grandma naked.
yours?
That's
Yeah.
gross.
Just for you, Dom. Just
Oh,
for
you, yeah.
Oh, we lost Steven.
I don't mind a finger every now and then, but I like eggplant, so it's not working out too good.
Oh god. Oh, it's for me. That was a little too fast. I'm worried.
Time do you have to leave?
Not for another 45 minutes.
Because I want to record an end too. So.
Okay.
He just left?
He was like, fuck you guys, I'm going home. He pulled a Gabe.
Yeah.
Hopefully those were his cards he was going to play.
Pretty sure they were.
This is a loser, but oh well.
Maybe it was all the food talk. He's like, oh,
I gotta get
man,
rid of
maybe
some
I
of these
should
crap cards.
Gotta find something to eat regularly. Alright. $1 million, but every time you hear a car honk, your hands become feet and your feet become hands.
Yeah, you can do that.
I don't hear a car honk too often.
Every time you use slang, you are compelled to eat every sponge you see.
Oh, that would be bad.
We're actually doing an underwater exhibit currently in science, so that wouldn't be too great. $1 million, but every time you hear an echo, dragons become real and they fucking hate you.
Oh, I couldn't
$1
do
million,
that.
but every time a celebrity dies, you have to go to a playground and stare at children so someone asks you to leave.
Wow. Wow.
$1 million, but every time you cut yourself, you lose one of your 5 senses. You temporarily lose one of your 5 senses.
That's all right. It comes back.
Yeah.
Nah. I make kids hand out everything. Try to at least work possible.
That's
The kids that you're staring at the park.
I say the dragons or the kids staring at the
I
kids.
did
Yeah.
a kid one. I would.
I really want dragons to be real. That's the thing. Like,
Just because they
hate
hate you
you.
doesn't mean that they're gonna kill you.
yeah, dude, pandas.
Well, if whoever wins that
Ostriches
one,
hate people,
they just
llamas
became
hate
real.
people. But as a school teacher, I want to do my best to avoid getting in trouble about something over children, so that wins.
Yes.
So Juan's one away from winning.
Juan is really good at these games we bring. some reason.
He's a twisted son of a bitch, that's why. Oh, I need to get another car.
I knew he worked with kids, so I knew that would be awkward for him.
Everything is awkward when you work with kids.
I gotta get on the board here, man.
Before it ends.
I might have to call up the wife, like, hey babe, I know it says it's gonna be home by 2:45, but I gotta get on the board. I can't be home.
What board?
You don't understand.
Yeah.
These 20-something-year-old guys, we got in a card game.
How much money did you lose?
Yeah.
$1 million.
But it's okay, babe. I'll get it back. I'll get it back.
I'm gonna get this $1 million.
Just put up the house.
I'll get it back though.
I guess since Steve's not around, here, this will be Steve's cards. Is that Steve right there?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, that's not him. Steve doesn't talk to strangers.
Really know his butt.
All these white people look the same. I'm sorry.
Really know his butt. Whenever you are the tallest or shortest person in the room, a convicted sex offender makes you a cocktail.
At least they're being nice.
Yeah. At least they're trying to like change themselves up a
Maybe
little
he's
bit.
in jail still.
At least he's learning a trade.
If they're making you a cocktail, are they like roofing you at the same time?
God.
No, because you're not a child.
Okay. Fair game.
Well, it just said a sex offender.
Yeah.
Not a pedophile, a sex offender. So they might roofie you and then stick a finger up your ass.
Just a finger? I'd be okay with that.
Oh God, why is my butt so? Oh no.
And they might put one of Tim Husky's butt plugs up
That's
you.
the winner right there.
No entry.
That's a winner.
Really know his butt. When every time you order a meal, you wake up in an empty grave.
You get used to that after
I
a
don't
while.
order
though.
a lot
Yeah.
of meals either, though.
Yeah, I just eventually just sit there.
But
and
not
just
only
eat
that, I could just be like, hey Juan, order for me, man.
Yeah, that's right.
I want
it.
that.
This, please. I don't want to go get it. Just reasons. Really know his butt. Every time you pass a police officer, a gang war erupts wherever you're standing.
You live by the police department.
Oh, God.
So every time you want to try and drive up here,
I
to
wonder what
HOK,
card Zach put in there.
I'm just saying, because I drive the same route he does. I'll talk about someone else's car. Fine.
I'd be curious to see what gangs are fighting. He's like, I don't see too many gangs around here.
It's like a mariachi band.
Maybe it's the Sharks and the Jets. Who knows?
Oh.
Never really, I know.
Dom knows what I'm talking about.
West Side Story.
It's old
Really
school.
know his
Yeah,
butt.
it is.
Whenever it's cloudy, you have to chug a wine cooler. No, it's not that bad.
You live in Colorado, though.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Wine coolers are easy to chug.
Just be constantly drunk.
But the hangover would be nasty off a wine cooler, man. All the sugars and shit. Ugh.
I drink a lot of water, so it'll be fine. Really know his butt. Whenever you misspell something, you have to pet a terrified skunk.
That would be horrible.
I am horrible at spelling shit. I have to Google things like, is this how you spell that?
We've been playing your cards for you.
Okay, thanks.
You didn't win.
I figured.
Shit. I think we have to go with the misspell. Misspelling
I'm
something?
retiring from the game. I got on the board.
You can go home, Michael.
45 minutes.
Yes, finally.
Oh, this is a good one.
I was just thinking as a school
All right,
teacher.
Steve, we're playing for you.
Keep getting the fucking fake ones.
Dead Air Podcast. I didn't know this was a card in the game. It's the original question.
I had to go say hi to somebody real quick.
Every time you see a coin on the ground, you're required to use the opposite sex public bathroom for the day.
So you have to like time it. It was like, all right, is it in?
Maybe I'm trans. You don't know my life.
Not in Texas.
You don't know me.
You don't know me like that.
Every time you get lost in any directions, your car gets
What?
towed.
I have no idea. Trash.
Every time you cross a black cat, you get wrongfully blamed for the next bad thing that happens near you. Yeah.
That's just unlucky.
Whenever you're running late, your keys teleport to a different location in your house.
Thus making you more late.
Yeah, that's pretty much every day
not
for
have
me.
a good hand. No one's trying to defend a card.
Every time you lick your lips, people perceive you as a mannequin for 24 hours.
Yeah, who cares?
I would have so
wait,
many
did they
fun
just,
adventures.
Did they just leave you alone then? So it's like, oh, it's just a mannequin.
Zach, you didn't come to work today. I'm like, I've been there all the time.
No, that's true. Someone just left a mannequin in your chair all day.
I guess we'll go with Keys teleporting.
Yes!
All right, you win.
One has won. He is.
Woo!
He is $5 million richer.
It's
That's how you do it.
We don't actually have $1 million.
202. I don't have it.
Juan just won.
One.
Yeah, Team TOTLB
once again.
2-0.
He has won again.
I want to use this one too.
I
$1 million.
didn't have good ones.
Are we
man.
done?
Yeah.
Okay, $1 million, but whenever you touch another human, you ejaculate cheese doodle dust.
That's awesome.
That would have won.
Touch me. Watch this shit. Hold my beer.
Oh my dear.
You get tired of ejaculating.
Oh my god. Don't do it. Don't touch me. Oh. Why does it smell like cheese in here?
Don't worry
I
about
have no idea.
Thank you so much, Thinking Outside the Long Box, for joining us.
That's hilarious.
This has shown that we still suck at card games playing against you guys.
You should do Cards Against
I don't even
Humanity.
play
You'd be pretty
any
well
games.
known.
You need to be either high or drunk to play this game.
I think so.
Because it's a
Yeah.
little slow.
Well, it's.
You also need to get really creative, but you got to think
think
of
it's-
like the
I think
scenarios.
it's the story that you got to try and present.
Yeah, you got to
Right.
think
Like
of like
with
the
Card
awful
Against
thing.
Humanity, you just throw everything in the middle and then they pick and you move on.
Right.
Yeah, the fun of this is you got to come up with the scenarios
Yeah.
of like, oh, well, you would have to do this.
Well, not only that, if
Or
you
this
know the
would be
person
a-
pretty well, you know what kind of card. Like I said, when I had the misspelling one, I'm like, well, I just met Zach. He told me he's a school teacher. You probably misspelled shit. So here we go.
Oh, that's
Whereas
him.
Cards
Yeah.
Against Humanity should be a deprived
You still
human
can't
being.
spell
I
shit.
just can't spell shit.
Should we take a break? Come back and end the
Yeah, I
show?
need to walk
and-
around because I'm falling
Cool.
asleep.
Hey, guys.
I don't know how you guys take us out, but thanks,
Go check out
losers.
Thinking Outside
Is this
the
yours or
Box.
mine? That must be mine.
Great. They're a bunch of nerds.
TOTLB rules.
Brett.
Start walking around. A Doyle rules.
We're putting the cards away. Close the show out.
Yeah, we could close out. Should I hold up the microphone Hulk Hogan style?
And yours is over there still.
Yeah. Transition to the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
chair. Thank you guys, as always, for listening to the Z2 podcast. You're also wonderful and we love you. And we love Free Comic Book Day. So make sure you support your local comic book shop and go buy something nice from them. They're all wonderful. They don't bite.
They want to sell you shit.
Get your mom some comic books. Great Mother's Day
Oh
gift.
yeah, Mother's Day is coming up.
Yeah, buy
Next
Mom
Sunday.
some X-Men books or Sunstone, which is this really awesome bondage book by Steven Sedgwick.
And his
Oh, yeah.
wife, Linda.
Yep. All right. So, if you like hearing us, if you like hearing Thinking Outside Longbox, you guys can check us out on Twitter, the Facebook, the Instagram, and Thinking Outside Longbox's case, YouTube for us. And you can leave us a rating wherever you find us, and you can subscribe to us so you get every single episode as soon as it comes out. One favor that we ask is that you guys make us even better by giving us a 5-star rating on iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher Radio, wherever you listen to us. And leave us a comment. What
Tune
do you
in.
like? What do you not like? And so on
YouTube.
and so forth.
Just name me other places you can find us.
There are other, you can find us on YouTube. And if you ever want to hit us up, talk to us, we're very active on Twitter and Facebook. We're very active at our Gmail, Z2 Podcasts, that is plural, at gmail.com. So thank you guys, and happy Free Comic Book Day. Bye. Goodbye. Love you, Internet.
Later.